what they are trying to do after we have cleaned their mess is that they would wish we had managed the economy. And for that matter, specifically, Bank of Ghana should have operated the way they did for us to have still been having all those adverse and bad indicators. He is trying to tell doom to the people of Ghana. That means that the country is nearing insolvency.
Away from that, former Attorney General Godfred Yeboah-Dame has accused his successor, Dominic Ayeni, of abusing prosecutorial powers and criticized Yoko over what he describes as unfair. Now, this follows the rearrest of former National Food Buffer Stock Company CEO Abdul Hanan and his wife hours after charges were withdrawn, with Mr. Dame alleging breaches of due process despite their cooperation.
I find the conduct of Yoko also very, very reprehensible. You have a mother together with her husband being caretaker of Yoko, when you have destroyed their reputation the past 1 year of having stolen money, when you have no evidence at all. You attempted to smuggle evidence into the record by filing witness statements without leave of the court. And when objection was taken by me, the court struck them out. And the next time, your next move is to withdraw the charges and then arrest them. And so you have this practice by the Republic, which ought to be condemned by all.
Now, government has scolded some foreign construction companies under the big push agenda for delays, with the latest being Chinese firm Polychanda Overseas Engineering Company. The warning follows a series of inspections by Roads Minister Kwame Agbaja across Bono East, Savannah, Upper East and Upper West regions, where he expressed anger at slow progress and in some cases the absence of contractors on site despite payments made. On the Bole Bamboy Road, the minister directed Polychanda to begin night work to meet timelines.
As issue, with the exception of the asphalt plant, they are fully mobilized for this particular
You are
contract.
confident that the mobilized plant is
Yes.
So why are they not working with the concrete?
As I said, their concrete guns honestly are not enough. They have like two for now. They have like 2 guns.
They came to the ministry begging that they have capacity. You begged to get this work. We didn't impose it on you. You need to start doing some work in the night. Start polishing in the night and other things.
He also vowed to retrieve $30 million paid to Indian firm JMC as mobilization fee after the company failed to complete the project.
One unfortunate situation where we paid JMC at the time when Parliament approved, I think, $158.6 million. And in fact, that project should have been completed last year. Almost $30 million mobilization. They took the money and didn't do even 1% of the work. We intend next week to work with the Attorney General to further pursue getting our money back within the law.
Well, the Ministry of Health says it is working with relevant stakeholders to resolve outstanding issues delaying the operationalization of the Weija Pediatric Hospital. This follows a demonstration by residents at the facility yesterday over delays for public use. Head of our health desk, Fred Smith, has details of the statement issued by the ministry. Fred.
Well, the ministry says the Weija Pediatric Hospital is a World Bank-funded project that began in 2023 and was expected to be completed by 2025. However, it says the project stalled after the World Bank raised misprocurement concerns in 2024, including claims that some medical equipment costs had been inflated by up to 11 times their actual value. As a result, the bank declined to settle outstanding payments. And the ministry says it has since engaged stakeholders and is ready to commission the facility. But the process has been halted because the contractor insists all outstanding issues must be resolved before granting access, and it has assured the public of its commitment to fully operationalize the hospital and appeal to Weija residents to remain patient.
Thank you, Fred. Now, Center for Democratic Development, CDD, is calling for an independent assessment of laboratory test results at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital as tensions between doctors and laboratory scientists deepened. Now, CDD Research Fellow in Public Health, Dr. Kwame Sapong-Siedu, urged regulators, including the Health Facilities Regulatory Agency and the Ghana Standards Authority, to step in.
At this point, I cannot take the side of the laboratory scientists or the doctors, because I do not have, independent corroborative evidence to say that this one is right or this one is wrong. But there are frameworks in the country to do that. That's why we have HEFRA. They regulate the hospitals. That is why we have Standards Authority. We have other reference labs in the country. So they just need to go in there, test, and let's know what the outcomes are. Which of the two parties is actually putting the full picture out? And then let's move on from this.
Pupils of Alaja 1 Basic School in Accra are struggling to learn under extreme heat in the classrooms. Many battle discomfort and poor concentration through lessons. Researchers warn rising temperatures could be affecting learning outcomes. Emmanuel Juvenu has more on today's climate evidence.
Ghana's climate strategies recognize the dangers of global warming. In Sekondi Takoradi Zongo, cramped buildings and limited airflow are often compounding the crisis. Trader Balikisu Dauda explains that she keeps her children cool by wiping them down with wet towels, but says the elderly are often left to endure the heat with little relief.
I apologize for that wrong insert. We bring you that report in subsequent bulletins. Well, let's hear from some mothers as they open up about the deep personal sacrifices they make, from selling their belongings to cover school fees to staying up through the night caring for sick children, often without recognition for their dedication ahead of Mother's Day.
I had to sleep at 37 for a week in plastic chair just for my son, because when he was born, there were so many challenges.
I had to sacrifice everything in my life. What I mean everything in my life, when I see something I want to buy, I first of all think, hey, if I use this money, what if my child needs something? Then once you have a child, you forget about yourself, because like going on an outing, then you won't get time to take care of your children.
You have to pay their school fees, books. Sometimes we need to sell our personal belongings before you get money to pay their school fees.
Well, you get the opportunity to treat your mother this Mother's Day, to give them that, lifetime enjoyment. Joy FM is hosting a special event dubbed Mother's Day Out on May 9th, 2026 at Crown Forest. The event promises an opportunity for families to reconnect and celebrate mothers in a unique and memorable way. And we'll bring you details of that as well in subsequent bulletins. I am Amir Sinyamicha Thompson. Up next is Business on the Super Morning Show.
Oh, jump on now. Go. Google me. At what time when you come back, we are not hear the sound of your car? Why you buy new car?
No, I not change my car. It be the same ride. It be the fuel way I change. Way one shouts it. Ever since I started using the all-new Excellium Premium Fuel, fortified with 3-in-1 action. Oh, Joe, now my car they run like electric car. No, it's so.
This is the type of fuel where they want to. Because now engine they cost. Where they want for way if I buy it, it go protect my engine. And with the small way I buy, I go drive, sir.
Absolutely. It's like strapping a turbocharger to your engine and giving it a protector. And what they bust my mind, Seth, be the 3-in-1 action, no? Excellium, they prevent up to 99% of deposit. It be anti-wear, some be anti-corrosion. Won't pay when I open them.
Hey, so where can I find this magical fuel?
Just head over to any Total Energy service station and your car will thank you.
Hey, then make a finish my gobe fast, then rush go Total Energies. My friend, but why your hand my gobe inside?
I give you info. Make a fill the gobe too small.
Go.
Excellium is designed to protect your car engine, decrease fuel consumption, and lower CO2 emissions. Don't say fuel, say Excellium. Choose Excellium, choose quality.
When I say ABSA, you say yes. ABSA Bakiti, we go say yes this 2026 till your jobs be dropping down. Yes, you listening to me right now. I know you get dreams. A work is here, and they book it well. Like me, I want to buy that Porsche car I've been dreaming of. I move into my dream house. No landlord will say, join the ABSA family and let's help you say yes to your dreams with tailored banking solutions from loans, mortgages, credit cards to digital banking and more. Make 2026 the year of yes with ABSA. Your story matters.
Brushing gets more fun with your kids with the new Pepsodent Kids toothpaste. Give your smiles protection that lasts. Grab yours today from a store near you. This advert is FDA approved.
Mom, please can I have some milk in my Milo? Have you tasted it? No, but I didn't see you add milk.
Hey, taste it before you ask me any question.
Hey, milk na chomu say.
This is Milo all-in-one. Milo Pampa, cocoa, malt, milk and show, everything is inside.
Milo All-in-One already comes with more milk. Just mix with water and taste the nourishing goodness of quality cocoa, malt, and more milk all in one sachet. Milo, the energy to go further.
This advert is FDA approved.
Cast your mind back to 2022. The prices were rising. The stress was high. Every liter of fuel felt like a sacrifice. Do you remember who stepped forward first? When others were comfortable with high prices, Star Oil chose you. We cut our own profits so you could keep your AC on, keep your engines running, and keep your life moving without the heavy burden. We gave you room to breathe when things felt tight. Because of you, our Star Savers, we became #1. Today, the pumps are a battleground. Others are finally cutting prices because they have to. But Star Oil, we do it because we want to. Don't just chase a price, remember a friendship. We were there for you then, and with new innovations coming your way, we are here for you now. Star Oil, still quality and affordable fuels for all.
When the bills are mega.
When the plans are mega.
When the pressure is mega.
When the need is mega.
Then you need a mega answer. That answer is Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loan. Societe Generale Ghana's Mega Loans promo is available to new and existing salaried workers, existing loan subscribers, including top-up customers and pensioners. Get support for personal needs, family priorities, school fees, home improvement, business support, and more. Enjoy big loans, low rates with a quick and straightforward process designed to help you move without delay. Visit any Societe Generale Ghana branch today or call 030-2214-314. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you.
Hi, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Report. Coming up in this morning's bulletin, Ghana reference rate drops marginally to 10.03%, a move expected to impact on interest rate and cost of credit in the coming days. And energy expert reveals Ghana's power sector could be the biggest beneficiary following part payment of debt owed tallow oil for gas supply. Still in this bulletin, Chamber of Fertilizer warns of serious shortage of food production if current glut is not resolved to enable farmers get money to purchase fertilizer this year. Stay tuned. Let's settle for the details now. Now, the Ghana reference rate for the month of May has dropped marginally to 10.03%. There is more in the following report.
Now, this is based on our calculation using the established industry formula when it comes to the Ghana reference rate for each month. The rate this time round came down marginally because the Treasury Bills rate, another critical ingredient when it comes to the determination of the Ghana reference rate, went up marginally. However, the decline in the interbank rate helped in dampening the impact of this Treasury Bills rate spike on the whole Ghana reference rate calculation for the month of May 2026. So one would say, why should we care about these numbers? Well, the Ghana reference rate has become the major variable when it comes to the pricing of loans in the country by commercial banks. So even though the reduction is marginal, the development could result in some cut in the cost of credit and interest rates. But this would happen for businesses and individuals that negotiated their loans at a variable rate. But for those that had it at a fixed rate, they might not benefit from this development. For some market watchers, we are now getting closer to the much talked about single-digit interest rate. This is because some of the commercial banks are still doing the Ghana reference rate -2 or even 3. There are even reports that some individuals with good credit history are now enjoying single-digit interest rate on the market.
And that was a business desk report. Away from that, energy expert Benjamin Insian has revealed that the country's power sector could be the biggest beneficiary over part payment debt owed Talo for gas supplied. Joy Business understands that government has gone ahead to start paying the gas debt owed with some settlement in the first 2 months of this year. But Mr. Insian tells Joy Business this move will not only benefit Talo Oil.
It frees up old bills or legacy arrears and also recurrent arrears that are likely going to be incurred due to the flow of gas from Talo to aggregators and to processors like Ghana National Gas Company Limited. So I think that to sustain the power sector in terms of gas supply, defraying some of these debts are very critical. And it is good, and we must commend government that they've taken this initiative to start paying some of these obligations so that it will ensure that these IOCs continue to supply gas to generators, and then generators also continue to produce power for utility companies to serve consumers, and then both household consumers and then firm consumers.
And I was energy expert Benjamin Insia there speaking. Now, shareholders of MTN could from this year start enjoying dividend payment every quarter. That is if this new proposal from the board of the company secures the necessary regulatory approval. There is more in this report.
According to MTN Ghana, the proposed dividend payment is part of measures by the board to return some value to shareholders every quarter based on its performance. It is therefore proposing some changes to its dividend policy going forward. However, MTN says this will be subjected to cash availability, retained earnings, and compliance with debt covenants. The telecoms giant is looking at paying up to 80% of its profits that will be declared in each quarter. MTN Ghana ended the first quarter of this year with profit before tax going up by more than 48% to reach 3.5 billion cedis. The report also showed that revenue reached 7.2 billion cedis in the first 3 months of this year. Taxes paid to the state from January to March reached 1 billion cedis, representing more than 50% spike. Mobile money revenue also reached 1.7 billion cedis.
And that was a news desk report. To some other stories now. The Chamber of Fertilizer Ghana is warning that there could be a serious shortage of food production. This follows a forecast by the World Bank that global fertilizer prices may go up by over 30%. The Chamber pointed out that the current food glut situation faced by farmers has already led to a low demand for fertilizer as they are unable to purchase the commodity. Speaking to Joy Business, the Chief Executive of the Chamber, Prince Akoto Adepa, said, if this is not immediately resolved, farmers will not have enough to produce this year.
If you look at the effect of the current, geopolitical challenges, issues with fertilizer globally, is something that is going to affect us locally. So as we speak today, yes, there should be a rippling effect of this increase globally on the local market. Most of the farmers had glut last year and have not actually been able to totally sell off their produce to give them some money in their pocket. And this, we know as industry players, that any astronomical jump or hike in price would mean that they will not be able to afford or even patronize our various products.
Prince Akoto Adepa is the Chief Executive of the Chamber of Fertilizer Ghana. Now, privately owned cargo services carrier Air Ghana has taken delivery of a new Boeing 737 to boost its operations. This move brings the company's airline fleet to three and it's aimed at helping improve its cargo operations in the sub-region. The airline will initially began operations as a charter service and has now branched into full cargo service and has survived over years with no state interest or funding. You're still listening to the Joy Business Report. Now, government has been urged to channel its flagship Women's Bank initiative through existing commercial banks to improve delivery and impact. Speaking to Joy Business, Managing Director of Republic Bank, Benjamin Joboku, said leveraging established banking structures would enhance efficiency and expand access to finance for women-led businesses.
And do that through the other commercial bank that we have. We need to just set up some desks that are focused in a women's bank, rather than establishing a whole financial institution for that. If you ask me, I think that even if you go to ADB, they have a department focusing on women's banking. You come to Republic Bank, it should be a department focusing on women's banking. You go to NIB like that. Other than setting up a bank, honestly, it's not mine. If you ask me, that is my opinion. There's no point.
Dr. Benjamin Joboku as the Managing Director of Republic Bank, Ghana. Now, the president of the Ghana Consulting Engineers Association, Engineer Kobina Bimpon, is pushing for stronger collaboration between engineers and financial institutions to help deal with the country's infrastructure deficit. Speaking to Joy Business ahead of the FIDIC Africa Infrastructure Conference 2026, he stressed the need for innovative financing to also help deal with the problem.
130 to 170 billion, but the amount of money that we are able to generate is about 60 to 70 billion dollars. So there's a need for us to collaborate. It's all about collaboration, bringing the financiers, the multilateral and development banks, bringing those who are even entrepreneurs to the table to discuss, because there are some, sometimes we think that roads are just a public good, but then roads can also be seen as infrastructure that can be privatized. So this is an opportunity to bring such financiers and banks together for the delivery or for the the closure of this financing gap that I mentioned.
Engineer Kobina Bimpon is the president of the Ghana Consulting Engineers Association. And our business van for today, in a country where skin bleaching continues to affect confidence and health, one Ghanaian doctor is changing the narrative, building a skincare brand rooted in science, self-love, and the belief that healthy skin should never come at the cost of identity. Today on the Joy Business Van, we feature Nature Holics, founded by Dr. Alberta Emisa.
In a world where beauty standards often pressure people to change who they are, one Ghanaian skincare brand is choosing a different path, one rooted in care, confidence, and compassion. Founded in 2019, Natureholics is redefining skincare by putting safety, self-love, and sustainability at the heart of beauty. We sit down with the founder, Dr. Alberta Emisa, to find out what inspired the creation of this business.
I have always liked skin, working with skin. And it's so sad to always see people bleaching their skin and always using the things that are not right for their skin. So when I had the opportunity, I decided to go into skincare, create something that would nourish, nurture the skin, not bleach, a safe, affordable skincare for people to be able to use. That's really the inspiration. I'm that person you find on the skincare aisle in any convenience store where you find the skincare. That's where I am.
For Alberta, this mission is deeply personal. Growing up, she struggled with acne herself, an experience that shaped her understanding of skin confidence and strengthened her resolve to create gentle, effective skincare solutions.
I had breakouts in senior high school, SS1. I had breakouts then. So I think that was when I started paying attention to the things that I would use on my skin. So someone will recommend this, then I would use it. It will work out. Sometimes it won't work out, but I struggled with acne throughout high school and also in the beginning stages of uni. So that's how come.
During her housemanship in medical school, Alberta took an extra step, enrolling in soap making training where she began translating her medical knowledge and passion for skincare into practical solutions.
So I was scrolling through Instagram one day and I found someone who was teaching soap making, and I found that very intriguing. I was like, oh, so I can actually learn. I like it, but I can actually learn to do it. So I signed up for the course and then I learned how to make soaps. So when I was at Lekma Hospital during my second year of housemanship, I started making the soaps. The course was online, but when I was ready to start, I engaged someone who would come and help with the practical bit because I was a bit skeptical and scared about doing it on my own.
Full story at 1 p.m. right after the Joy Business Report, as the van today features Naturalix, founded by Dr. Alberta Eminsa. To some commodity news now, crude oil dropped marginally to $108 a barrel this morning, following some favorable development in the Middle East. Gold opened trading at $4,647 an ounce after gaining more than $90. Cocoa added $191 to open trading at $4,074 a ton. To some currency news now, the dollar this morning is going for 11 cedis 35 pesos. That's the rate some of the major commercial banks are offering to their client. The euro is also going for 13 cedis 25 pesos. The British pound is trading at 15 cedis 30 pesos. The forex bureaus, on the other hand, are selling a dollar at 11 cedis 85 pesos. And that's all for the Joy Business Report with me, James Shen. Good morning.
In your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And the 6 a.m. news was brought to us by Total Energies. Total, we go the extra mile for you. Absa Bank Ghana Limited, your story matters. And Millennium Insurance, your trustworthy partner. The Joy Business Report was also brought to us by Omni Basic Bank, not just another bank, which means we can bring you a Drive Safe campaign brought to us by Joy News and the Multimedia Group and supported by Toyota Superior Quality, as well as Imperial General Assurance Solid Protection. So you know what to do. Avoid all distractions. Keep both eyes on the road and hands on the steering wheel. Be visible. Drive with your lights on at night, and that's how to ensure your safe arrival. But let me share the fuel tips for today with you, brought to us by Comac, and it says, see something unsafe, speak up immediately. A leaking nozzle, fuel spill, blocked driveway, or damaged hose should never be ignored. Reporting a hazard early is how we manage risk before it becomes an incident. Comac stands for proactive safety. And Fred Smith has joined us for the news review. Good morning, Fred.
Good morning. Where are you?
I'm at the Destiny Arena for the 3I Africa Summit, organized by the Bank of Ghana. This morning we're talking fintech. I know you are a happy man. Yesterday,
very excited.
Trick, so
yeah,
you actually did the magic. I was having a conversation. I think it was Fentio who told me that there'll be not more than one goal in the match, and indeed, it was only one goal. Bukayo Saka doing the magic for Arsenal. How are you feeling this morning, Fred?
Oh, so great. We're just looking forward to the final, and we also hope to win the EPL. So,
I got a call from a friend who works with VRA, Adum Dixon, yesterday. He said, "Oh, Winston, you said you wanted Arsenal to win," and I said, "Yes. It's been very long for Arsenal. You need to win something. So, this year." Arsenal should win the double. After all, success has a lot of friends. You understand? So congratulations to Arsenal. It's our prayer that Arteta would win something significant.
Yeah.
Not only be doing FA Cup and be doing Community Shield, Charity Cup. No.
Straight bullet.
Win something. Oh no, this is no stray bullet. He should win something.
Okay.
You see, if he wins something, it will convince Manchester United to give the job to Carrick.
So we'll pass this on to him. Why?
You pass it on to him. Please do. But what it means is that we can bring you Say It Right this morning, brought to us by Kingdom Books. At Kingdom, quality and affordability are their hallmarks, and Societe Generale Bank Ghana. The future is you. Now, Fred, today I want us to learn something. There's always the temptation to say air condition, okay? But if you really want to say it right, it is air conditioner. Okay, that machine that keeps the air in a building cool is pronounced or is air conditioner and not air condition. So we always say, turn on the air condition, No, turn on the air conditioner. Or maybe, if you want to be safe, just say AC. Okay, if you say AC, you're good to go.
Yeah.
You don't have a problem. But if you want
I have a boss called AC, you don't want to confuse that.
Air conditioner.
Air conditioner, yeah.
Yes. Not air condition. I'm in an environment where we're talking about the air conditioner, and all I keep hearing is, air condition. So I felt we should just, do the Say It Right that way. Okay, but let me just tell you about Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited. They're your number one supplier of quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture at affordable prices. And they've introduced an online store for your shopping convenience, which means you can now shop by simply logging on to kingdomstoreonline.com without physically coming to any of their branches. It's hassle-free, and they will arrange delivery to your home and office within a reasonable time. They offer free delivery within Accra and Tema and accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions however apply at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are their hallmarks. But Fred, look, from growing businesses to completing that building project and supporting education of family, many Ghanaians are already doing mega things with the mega loans from SG Ghana. So it's now your turn with even lower, more competitive rates. Achieving your dream is now possible. With SG Ghana's Mega Loans promo, salaried workers of SG Ghana listed companies, pensioners, and eligible customers can access support for personal needs, family commitments, home projects, and more. There's still time from now till July 2026. Apply and enjoy big loans at small rates. Yes, very low rates, and a fast and hassle-free process that helps you to get moving sooner. Visit any SG Ghana branch near you or call 0302-214-314 for more details about the SG Ghana Mega Loans promo today. T's and C's apply. Societe Generale Ghana. The future is you. Let's get into the newspaper review now. It's brought to us by Syntex Tank, a strong, a tough, Kel Chaco Toothpaste, Happy Smile, Star Oil, quality and affordable fuel for all, and Oak Plaza. Fred.
Yeah, so I start with the Daily Guide newspaper. Lots of interesting stories in here. AG drops charges against Hanan and wife. And we know that in this case, they were rearrested by Iyoko. This is the Buffer Stock trial. Edubuahen's lawyers examined documents at AG's office. Mahama petitioned over judge misconduct. Man kills pile over 20 Ghana cedis. And Afenyo Makin attends ECOWAS parliament. That's for the Daily Guide newspaper. What do you have?
Let me get into the daily graphic for this morning, and it says Mahama Cares begins next month. Yes, Mahama Care begins next month, and the focus is going to be on cancer. Okay, that's according to the administrator. The focus will be on cancer treatment. Junior Graphic launches 2026 essay contest. An inherited legal system not fit for purpose. That's unnecessary. Okay, Fred, they say our inherited legal system is not fit for purpose. And there's a special supplement on Otumfuo's 76th birthday, all on the front page of the Daily Graphic this morning. And I think the back page of the Daily Graphic, let me just get to the back page and see stories that are making news this morning. President inaugurates Krobo Division Police Headquarters. That's also here. And Kolebu introduces new services.
All right, so I have the custodian newspaper. Amin Adam petitions IMF on BOG, flags hidden fiscal risks, rising cost and debt burden. Catholic bishops slam Accra nudity and demands probe. Police service interdicts 5 personnel. Boache Jako rallies MPP grassroots for victory 2028. BOG made losses to ensure economic stability. That's according to the NDC majority in Parliament.
Well, the news center for this morning says city printing cost falls from 1 billion Ghana cedis in 2024 to 471 million in 2025, but other currency expenses surged from 14.6 million to 183 million. And MMFL MTN Ghana champion fintech at 3i Africa Summit 2026. Catholic bishops slam festival nudity, they demand probe. And Primpack GJ hail Ghana's rise to 39 on Press Freedom Index.
Well, the Insight newspaper, healthcare investments key to Africa's growth. That's Julius Debra, the chief of staff there. Contempt for animal life is a threat to human life. That's Berma Sapon, Esquire, writing there. BOG losses top 80 billion Ghana cedis under MPP administration. That's the majority caucus in Parliament. CPP warns South Africa over rising xenophobic attacks and demands protection for African nationals. Trump moves to reignite Iran war as polls show intensifying domestic crisis. And Vice President commends Ghana Medical Trust Fund and calls for broader public awareness.
Now, the new publisher for this morning comes with a photograph of the third Deputy Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament and Minority Leader, Alexander Afenyo Makin, says Kente and fire at ECOWAS Parliament. Afenyo Makin slams xenophobia, mourns killing of tomato traders. Also on the front page, MP reports BOG to IMF, fires petition over massive losses. And horror, dad ties 6-year-old stepson to moving quad bike and drags his body on the streets of Accra.
My goodness.
My goodness. Also on the front page, Fred, I don't know whether, Fred, do you know Angola goat?
I don't, please.
You don't know Angola goat? Okay. They say eating dog head does not stop broken heart. ICS warns. You are a married man, so you wouldn't suffer a broken heart. But for the young ones, you're being advised that eating dog head in any case doesn't solve that. Anyway, let's go on.
Well, I've run out of newspapers, so I'll go online.
Before you go online, let's say that the online news review is brought to us by Zenith Bank, and Zenith Bank is in your best interest. Now, you know that managing your church or ministry requires a banking partner that truly understands your mission, and Zenith Bank Ghana introduces the Zenith Church Premium Account, a tailored financial solution for churches and ministries. Enjoy free Sunday cash pickups, loans at concessionary rates, full cash management services, and expert investment advice for your ministry's growth. Let Zenith Bank handle your church's finances while you focus on transforming lives. Sign up for the Zenith Church Premium Account today. Talk to us on 0542 000 111 or 0302 680 884. Or visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up. Zenith Bank, in your best interest. Okay, Fred, we can get online now. Tell us what's happening online.
Shall we? Okay, so majoronline.com. Air Ghana increases cargo fleet with third Boeing 737 freighter boosting West African trade. And Air Ghana, by the way, is not owned by the government of Ghana. It's a privately owned cargo fleet. Government evacuates man in viral South Africa xenophobic video attack. Health Ministry blames procurement irregularities and payment disputes for Weija Children's Hospital delay. Greater Accra Minister apologizes over Northern posting remarks. Ghana reference rate dips to 10.03% in May, signaling possible loan rate cuts. And Health Ministry blames procurement irregularities. We've talked about that already. Dog heads don't prevent heartbreak. ICS debunks growing myth. And fresh evidence means more loot. Martin Kpebu reacts to rearrest of former NAFCO boss and wife. BOG critics seeking Ghana's doom. That's the MP for Sefi speaking here. Awoshi Banyard crash leaves 4 seriously injured and triggers heavy traffic at that intersection. Oil prices ease as U.S. pauses Project Freedom to seek deal with Iran. Those are the details on myjoyonline.com. So the City FM, City Newsroom, it says Ghana eyes fresh investor inflows as economic recovery gains global traction. There comes with a photo of the finance minister and other executives. I also see the energy minister captured in there. Ghana signs gas deal with ENI and others to increase production at OCTP by 2028. And inside the fully furnished Weija Children's Specialist Hospital yet to be operationalized, there's a video of that. And those are the stories on City Newsroom.
Well, Kojako Tubateng sends me a message that says, married men suffer broken hearts all the time. Kojo, I think you may want to explain. But since you sent this one, Kojo Akoto Boateng, David Max Fuga says Kojo Akoto and George Quay should apologize to all Arsenal fans for telling me on live radio last Wednesday that Arsenal will not make it to the finals. Yeah, Arsenal for Hajini. Fred, you and your team.
Yes.
Anyway,
Dave,
let's get into the details of the newspapers.
Big guys in Arsenal, you know. The communication minister is an Arsenal fan. It's a big one. Do you know that? Koko Anyidoho is another one.
Oh, Koko Anyidoho.
Okay. And Gabi Asherochidako is another one.
Okay.
Okay, so so you know.
Okay, no problem. Let's get into the details of
All right, so I go with the Daily Guide newspaper. Mahama petitioned over judge misconduct. A petition seeking the removal of Justice Daniel Mensah, a Court of Appeal judge, on grounds of stated misbehavior has been submitted to President John Dramani Mahama. The petition, submitted by a private citizen, Rocky Ofori, and dated April 7, 2026, invoked Article 146 of the 1992 Constitution, outlining alleged patterns of actions that undermine the authority of the courts and threaten public confidence in the judiciary. Article 146 of the Constitution guarantees security of tenure for justices of the superior courts, but expressly provides that such judges may be removed from office where stated misbehavior or incompetence is established. Now, the constitutional protection afforded to judges is intended to safeguard judicial independence. However, it is equally designed to ensure that judges who conduct themselves in ways that undermine the integrity of the judiciary are held accountable through the constitutionally prescribed process. And the key allegations is centered on claims that Justice Mensah supervised elections for the Bono Regional House of Chiefs, while a related case was pending before a high court in Kumasi. And so, Winston, you know why? You know why the petition has been sent to the president. So it's for the president to take action on it. The other story here, man kills pal over 20 Ghana cedis.
What?
Yes, 20 Ghana cedis. A 27-year-old man, the name is Kwejo Richmond, is currently on the run after allegedly killing his friend over a 20 Ghana cedi dispute at Asante Achim Esubwa in the Ashanti region. The deceased, identified only as Elvis, is reportedly had a misunderstanding with the suspect after he allegedly failed to fulfill a promise to give Richmond 20 Ghana cedis. According to information available to the Daily Guide newspaper, two met outside the community where the issue escalated into a heated confrontation. In the process, Richmond allegedly attacked Elvis with a cutlass, inflicting fatal wounds on him. Very unfortunate one there, Winston. Court orders psychiatric test for armored car thief. Well, the Kwadaso Circuit Court in Kumasi has ordered a psychiatric examination for a 26-year-old man accused of stealing a police armored vehicle at Nkarie. The presiding judge, Jefta Appel, gave the order on Monday, moments after the accused, Ebenezer Frimpong, pleaded not guilty to a charge of stealing, contrary to Section 124 of the Criminal Offences Act. This case will be very interesting. We have to be in court for that. All right, so I'll bring you another story that's in the Custodian newspaper. Let me get the details of that. Police service interdicts 5 personnel, and we have Wachi Ejako rallying MPP grassroots for victory 2028. The New Patriotic Party national chairman hopeful, Mr. Wachi Ejako, has stated that his mission is to build a formidable battle-ready party for victory in 2028, anchored in a return to its core values and grassroots strength. He's been speaking yesterday during engagement with party constituency executives across the Ijura, Secretary Dumase, Mampong, Insuta, Kwamang, Biposo, Efija, Secretary East, Kwabre East, Secretary Afram Plains, Kumewu, Efijase, Asokore, Jabeng, Bosomtre and Ejiso constituencies, and he reaffirmed his resolve to lead a reconciliation process to unite the party ahead of the 2028 campaign. I quote him, "We had a solid candidate but a weak party. My duty when I become national chairman is to rebuild the party so Dr. Baumia can lead us to victory in 2028. That's Wachi Ejako, who is seeking to be the chairman for the New Patriotic Party. There's also a story here. Adam petitions IMF on BOG, flags hidden fiscal risks, rising costs and debt burden. Mounting losses, deepening negative equity, rising monetary policy costs and growing reliance on volatile income sources are emerging as major threats to Ghana's economic stability, with fresh warnings that the fiscal position of the Bank of Ghana could endanger the entire economy if left unaddressed. These concerns have been amplified at the international level following a formal petition by former Minister for Finance and Karaga MP Dr. Mohammed Amin Adam to the International Monetary Fund, in which he cautioned that the central bank's 2025 financial results signal deeper structural weaknesses with far-reaching implications for fiscal sustainability, debt dynamics, and investor confidence. Now, in a detailed 7-page letter to the IMF mission chief overseeing Ghana's extended credit facility program, Dr. Amin Adam argued that the debate over the Bank of Ghana's losses must go beyond headline figures and focus on the underlying risks embedded in its balance sheet. So that's Amin Adam's petition, published in the Custodian newspaper.
And Fred, your friend Kujua Kotobuating has offered an apology to all Arsenal fans. And while doing that, let me say good morning to his sons, Nana Kofi and Nana Kwabna. I'm sure they are with him now. So Nana Kofi and Nana Kwabna, good morning to you. But the News Center talks about the fact that the Bank of Africa Group CEO on official visit to Ghana. So we're told that Mr. Amin Boabed, who's Group CEO of Bank of Africa, has concluded a 2-day official working visit to Ghana, reaffirming the group's strong commitment to the Ghanaian market and its mission to support economic growth through strategic partnerships, SME development, and customer-centric innovation. During the visit, Mr. Boabed, accompanied by the Group Deputy Managing Director, held high-level engagements with government officials, corporate clients, and key stakeholders of the bank. He also paid a visit to the governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Johnson Esiama.
He needs to be featured on Newsfile.
That wouldn't be bad at all.
Yeah, we hope to see him before he leaves.
No problem. No problem.
Well, there's a story of interest here. The Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference has called for a full-scale investigation into the Carnival Kingdom Festival held in Accra, expressing strong concern over incidents of public nudity and the role of state security agencies in the event. The event, the bishops bemoaned, was an eyesore, denigrated our values as a nation, and breached the laws of our land. They argued that such occurrences undermine the moral and legal framework of the country and should not be tolerated under any circumstances. A statement signed by Most Reverend Matthew Kwesi Jemfi, Bishop of Sunyani and President of the Ghana Catholic Bishops' Conference. The men of God said they had taken note of the public nudity at the Carnival Kingdom Festival 22nd to the 28th of April 2026, during which participants received police protection. They are demanding the probe devoid of political interference, urging all parties to allow the investigative process to proceed without undue political pressure. And I hope that they petition the police, or they file a complaint at the Ghana Police Service for this, if this indeed happened in Accra.
You know, this whole thing about religion and morality, it's a conversation we must have. And, you know, as a traditionalist, I believe that these are things that should not be encouraged. But it must also be stated that we've reached a stage where we must also embrace the changing nature of morality. But having said that, indecent exposure is a crime under our laws, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why should the police let that happen? Anyway, they've petitioned, so let's just allow the investigations to
go on.
To go on.
And the key concern here is that police personnel provided security for them to do this. So let's give you some sports. Everton fan arrested for Semenyo racist abuse, and Merseyside police arrested an Everton fan during his side's match against Manchester City for alleged racist abuse towards Antoine Semenyo. And any act of racism is highly condemned, not just because it's Semenyo. No racism will be tolerated anywhere. And I think the Premier League itself, they ran a campaign against that.
Yeah. Of course, I agree. I mean, I thought we were going to talk about Arsenal because, you know, it's you decided to get into sports. And for Arsenal fans, my senior man, Mawena Eli Abba, has been disturbing us on a page I'm on, you know, telling us that you guys have won already. we're waiting patiently. In fact, I wish you win, but if you don't win too, Charlie, you know, the boys will laugh at boys.
You're giving us too much pressure. You just wait for the final. Eh?
Oh, too much pressure.
Yeah, the pressure is just too much.
But you asked for it.
Mm-hmm.
You are the ones who wouldn't let us sleep, telling us about, Arsenal. Anyway, Fred, thank you very much. Let's go for the BBC News. It's brought to us by Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
Where you'll find a Contact the BBC section. Please follow the instructions to leave a comment or complaint via email, letter or phone call. Your complaint will be investigated and, where possible, a response will be sent to you within 10 days. The BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Business Daily is in 30 minutes.
How do you pitch for the perfect job? New figures suggest graduates across rich nations are struggling as never before to land their dream position, and many are blaming AI for making the hiring process almost unworkable. What's going on?
This is the BBC World Service, the world's radio station.
Coming up from the BBC World Service, The Interview. Conversations with the people shaping our world with me, BBC presenter Amol Rajan. For this week, I speak to Emma Greed, businesswoman, entrepreneur, co-founder of the brand Skims, created with her husband Jens and Kim Kardashian. She talks about the trade-offs we have to make to get to where we want to be in life, and that you have to start with yourself and travel to where the action is.
When I talk about trade-offs, it is to really understand what it takes for you to be successful. And everyone that I know, including myself, is doing whatever they're doing, but they're giving up a bunch of other stuff that they would really like to do. And I think where we are in the media and in the culture at large right now, there's this idea that you kind of like can, sail your way to success or have some overnight success or kind of come upon success relatively easily.
Emma Greed. Hear more on The Interview after the news.
BBC News with Danielle Yałowiecka. President Trump has said he's pausing an operation to help ships transit the contested Strait of Hormuz. In a social media post, he indicated that this was to see whether a full and final peace agreement with Iran could be reached. Pakistan is still persevering with its mediation efforts. Here's Caroline Davies.
The fact that we heard from President Trump talking about a deal, the fact that we heard from Marco Rubio talking about how Operation Epic Fury has now concluded as well, does this indicate that there's been some progress? And I think the reason it's often so difficult to really know whether or not there has been meaningful progress is because we are not in the room, we are not behind those closed doors, behind that diplomatic curtain where a lot of these discussions are going on and the interpretations of these sort of public messagings are being analysed by the two different camps.
The Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi has held talks with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi in Beijing. China, a key ally of Iran, has been ignoring US sanctions by continuing to import Iranian oil for its refineries. Mr. Araghchi's trip comes before a scheduled visit to China next week by President Trump, who will be meeting President Xi Jinping. Mr. Trump delayed his trip after his administration and Israel attacked Iran at the end of February. Australia's government has confirmed that 13 Australian citizens linked to alleged Islamic State members are returning from Syria. In a statement, the Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke said the government would not assist the group of 4 women and 9 children. The Federal Police Commissioner, Chrissy Barrett, said some of the women will face the law once they arrive on Thursday.
Some individuals will be arrested and charged. Some will face continued investigations when they arrive in Australia. And children who return in the cohort will be asked to undergo community integration programs, therapeutic support and countering violent extremism programs.
Spain has said it'll let a cruise ship at the centre of a deadly outbreak of hantavirus travel to the Canary Islands. The Ministry of Health in Madrid said it was acting on humanitarian principles and international law. The ship is currently anchored off Cape Verde. Pumza Filani has more details.
they're hoping to either go to Gran Canaria Island or Tenerife, which will be about 3 days of sailing. At that point, they're hoping to also then continue health checking protocols to make sure that no further passengers are showing up with symptoms, but also that more is done to get clarity on the strain of hantavirus that's attacked some passengers on that ship. So it's days really of waiting, but also then once they do arrive, it's not going to be a simple matter of getting off the ship. Certain health protocols need to be observed once they do arrive on land there.
Pumza Filani reporting. World News from the BBC. The authorities in northeastern Brazil say a teenage boy has opened fire at a school, killing 2 members of staff and injuring another employee and a student. They say the suspect has been detained. He's a 13-year-old student at the school, the São José Institute in Rio Branco, the capital of Acre state. A police officer said the weapon used in the attack belonged to the boy's stepfather, who is being questioned. Ukrainian officials say Russia has launched further attacks after a unilateral Ukrainian ceasefire was due to come into effect at midnight local time. Officials in the northeastern city of Kharkiv said a woman was injured and homes damaged in a Russian drone attack, and industrial infrastructure was reportedly attacked in Zaporizhia. North Korea has revised its constitution to define South Korea as a separate state and drop references to reunification. The South Korean news agency Yonhap says this formalises North Korean leader Kim Jong-un's shift toward a two hostile states policy. The revised constitution also designates Kim Jong-un as head of state. Campaigners in Britain are calling for the government to ban the spraying of the chemical weed killer glyphosate on crops at harvest because of concerns about its impact on human health. The Soil Association, which launched a petition to ban its use, claims the chemical leaves dangerous residues in cereals and bread. Jenny Kumar reports.
The chemical is used to tackle weeds and sometimes to dry out crops before they're harvested. Its use as a drying agent is restricted in the EU. Campaigners want the same in the UK. They point to research linking the chemical to cancer. The government says the product is authorised only if the evidence shows it's safe. Its use is approved until December, but a public consultation is being held this summer. The National Farmers Union says the product is essential for easier harvesting and to help produce affordable food.
And that's the latest BBC News.
Not just another bank.
This May, all eyes turn to Ghana's biggest music celebration, the 27th Talisal Ghana Music Awards. The biggest hits, the loudest cheers, the hottest fashion. Performing live, Wendy Shay, Black Sherif, R2Bs, Last Mead, Kofi Kinata, Diana Hamilton, PSA Esther, Medical, Samini, Fido, and many more, all on one stage. Saturday, 9th May, Grand Arena inside Accra International Conference Center. 7 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets available for 700 Ghana cedis and 1,000 cedis at Charterhouse. Or dial star 713 star 33 star 00 hash. For more information, call 0501 288520. The 27th Talisal Ghana Music Awards, produced by Charterhouse, refreshed by Guinness, with support from TV3, British Council, Close Up, KPMG, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Telecel.
Telecel, connecting energies.
From the heart of Africa we stand, building dreams across the land. Every step we lay aside, helping you rise, taking you higher. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher. African Bank with global reach. BOA make your future glow. BOA, we go there for you night and day. Strong as a group, close as a partner. Bank of Africa lifting you higher.
Syntax Tango! Syntax, hey, you're tough, hey, you're strong. If you want quality, this be where you belong. Syntax, hey, you're tough, hey, you're strong. Oh, gonna shout, sing the song. When the sun they hot, Syntax no break. When the rain they fall, still no shake. Builders they choose and plumbers they prove. Any project you they start.
Hello, my fellow Ghanaians. Presenting to you the authentic firefighter, Sankablo Cables. These days, we hear less of fire outbreaks because Sankablo Cables, they guard for every Ghanaian. From the building contractor to the electrical engineer, Sankablo electrical cables are their best choice. Proudly made in Ghana, Sankablo deals in electrical cables, PVC pipes, sockets, and switches of all kinds. With 99.99 pure copper. My fellow Ghanaians, if light won't travel, now Sankablo be the motto. Sankablo cables are carefully built in different shades of colors to suit the needs of Ghanaians and our weather condition. Always remember to use Sankablo quality electrical cables and accessories for your wiring. For bulk purchase of your PVC pipes, socket, switches, electrical cables, please contact 0530 774 774. Sankablo from Side Go House. Now we be the plug. Approved by the Ghana Standard Authorities.
Buy any promo pack of Gino Tomato Mix, Gino Pepper and Onion, or Gino Jollof Tomato Mix. Cut open the sachet, find the code inside, text the code free of charge to *844*99#. There's over 2.5 million Ghana cedis in airtime to be won, plus amazing appliances and the grand rewards, a brand new car, and an all expenses paid trip to a dream destination. This advert is FDA approved. This promo is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Terms and conditions apply.
Dear business owner, congrats on not giving up on your business. You deserve a medal, and your business deserves to be taken to the next level. In fact, it's about time you run a Zenith Bank SME account so you and your business can enjoy the perks of the Zenith SME Business Card. Oga and Oga Madam status.
The Zenith SME Business Card is a Visa debit card for making secure payments for goods and services. Enjoy great benefits such as free customized digital SME training, free marketing toolkits, access to Visa practical skills training, and more. Unlock the potential of your business today. Visit any Zenith Bank branch nationwide and sign up for the Zenith SME Business Card, the ultimate payment solution for SMEs. For more information, visit www.zenithbank.com.gh or call 0302 680-884 or 0307-086-370. Zenith Bank, in your best interests.
It's the most action-packed breakfast show in town. The hottest music, the best giveaways, the great interviews, and all the laughter and fun you can imagine. Don't miss the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. It's the best breakfast show in town.
Yo, open up, man.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Next door, you know? I don't know what to do.
So it wasn't you.
Alright. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. How could I forget that I had given her an extra key? All this time she was standing there, she never
access to your villa. Just for son of weakness, all of your clean on your pillar. You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Just review the situation that you call the winner. To be a true player, you have to know how to play. If she say a night, convince her say a day. Never admit to a word where she say. And if she claim her, you tell her, baby, no way.
But she caught me on the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
Wasn't me.
She even caught me on camera.
Wasn't me.
She saw the marks on my shoulder.
Wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
Wasn't me.
Heard the screams getting louder.
Wasn't me.
She stayed until it was over. Honey came in and she got me red-handed, creepy with the girl next door. Picture this, we were both butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. I had tried to keep her from what she was about to see. Why should she believe me when I told her it wasn't me?
Make she know say that she really not a right for vex. I never used to see you make the trigger low flex. As somebody else in favor you in the complex. Seeing is believing, so you better change your specs. You know she a go bring a whole heap of things up from the past. All the little evidence you better know for mass. Quick for your answer, no off it up. But if she back a gun, you know you better run fast.
But she caught me on the counter.
Wasn't me.
Saw me banging on the sofa.
Wasn't me.
I even had her in the shower.
Wasn't me.
She even caught me on camera.
Wasn't me.
She saw the marks on my shoulder.
Wasn't me.
Heard the words that I told her.
Wasn't me.
Heard the screams getting louder.
Wasn't me.
She stayed until it was over.
And you still have here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. Hey, DJ Obete with Wasn't Me on a Wednesday morning. Obete, where did you sleep? You know, I always ask you this question, okay? Whenever I hear you. Anyway, well, let's get interactive. This morning we are at the Destiny Arena, where we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit. The 3i Africa Summit. And we're focusing on fintech, the power of fintech in Africa, the focus on innovation, investment, and its impact. Of course, the Vice President of the Republic, Professor Nana Jane Opoku-Agyeman, is going to be here. Also, we expect the Governor of the Bank of Ghana to be here. And so that's why we are here this morning here on the Super Morning Show. But look, I'm sure by now you've heard about the incredible benefits of Excellium from Total Energies. Well, if you haven't, then let me tell you, because Excellium, new formula, the additive enriched fuel with its powerful 3-in-1 action that cleans your engine, extends its life, and lowers your fuel consumption, thanks to the cumulative effect of its anti-corrosion, anti-wear, and detergent additives. Excellium new formula also lowers your vehicle's fuel consumption while reducing CO2 emissions. Charlie, you will drive, sir. So experience the difference with Total Energies Excellium new formula. Choose Excellium, choose quality. But you know what, Ghana? The wait is finally over. Air Tanzania is in Ghana, and so fly with us to Dar es Salaam, Zanzibar, Kilimanjaro, Guangzhou in China, Mumbai in India, Dubai, South Africa, and beyond. Locate us at Accra International Airport near the post office. You can call us on 0246567898 or 0542815087 for your bookings and reservations. Air Tanzania, the wings of Kilimanjaro. But you know what? Your salary deserves better. So switch to Fidelity Bank today and enjoy amazing benefits, lower interest rates, higher loan amounts, personalized financial support, and a smile that lasts. It's time to switch and smile wider with Fidelity Bank. To learn more, contact us on 0800 003355 or visit fidelitybank.com.gh or connect with us on social media at Fidelity Bank GH. Fidelity Bank, believe with us. But hello, CEOs. Now, Ghana's foremost thought leadership conference proudly marks a decade of shaping business and economic transformation. Join us at the 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo on Thursday, 28th May 2026 from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Kempinski Hotel Gold Coast City, Accra. This milestone edition is themed Accelerating Ghana's Economic Transformation, Driving Bold Reforms Through Leadership, Technology, and Industrialization from Vision to Action. The President of the Republic, John Dramani Mahama, will attend as special guest of honor and officially launch the CEO Government Compact 2026. Summit highlight includes the Presidential CEO Business Dialogue, CEO Masterclass, and Business Case Panels, CEO Connect and Corporate Expo, Ghana CEO Excellence Award Gala, and CEO Government Compact 2026 launch. Be part of the conversation shaping Ghana's economic future. Register now at GhanaCEOSummit.com or call 0546 391970. Email info@GhanaCEOSummit.com, inspired by CEO Network Ghana in partnership with Deloitte, PwC, EY, Margins ID Group, KGL Group, GIPC, SIGA, University of Ghana, Media General, and the Multimedia Group. The 10th Ghana CEO Summit and Expo, a decade of leadership, impact, a future of possibilities. Terms and conditions apply. But you know, breakfast is already special, but with Nido, it just got even better. Now, with the Nido 10 plus 1 promo on our 14 gram and 23 gram packs, you have 10 plus 1 more reasons to enjoy breakfast. Buy one strip of our promo pack and get 11 sachets instead. One extra sachet for free. That's more smiles at the table, more creamy goodness, fortified with iron, and more value for your family, because your breakfast deserves a little extra. Promo runs while stock lasts. T's and C's apply. But Bank of Africa invites you to reactivate your dormant account today. Discover their refreshed range of products and services, from the enhanced SME support facility to the convenience of a USD debit card, credit card, and much more. Updating your account is easy. Simply visit any Bank of Africa branch with your Ghana card. For any assistance, call Bank of Africa on 0302 429 333 or 0302 249 690. Bank of Africa, strong as a group, as close as a partner. Let me introduce you to the China-Europe International Business School, CEIBS, which offers world-class executive education for ambitious leaders and entrepreneurs. It's global EMBA in Shanghai, taught across 12 countries. I'd love this. EMBA taught across 12 countries with unmatched global exposure, ranks number 2 globally by Financial Times, and has remained in the top 2 for 8 consecutive years. Okay? Now, the full MBA, also in Shanghai, shapes future-ready professionals and is ranked number 1 in Asia, and for 10 consecutive years, and ranked number 8 globally. In Ghana, the Advanced Management Program, AMP, equips senior executives with strategic leadership capabilities, while the Owner-Director Program empowers family business leaders, heirs, and directors to scale sustainably. The Women in Entrepreneurship and Leadership for Africa WELA program, run across Ghana and Nigeria, supports female leaders and aspiring entrepreneurs to build strong structures and systems for business growth and scale. Join CEIBS to gain global insight, practical skills, and a powerful alumni network to accelerate your impact. For registration and inquiries, call 0544 315 238 or visit ceibs.edu/Africa. But they say the future is coming, and we say we're shaping it. Join the continent's biggest fintech gathering at the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. Well, that's why we're here this morning, starting today to the 8th of May, at the Destiny Arena, which will become the heart of Africa's integrated fintech future. Come connect with founders, meet regulators, and close the deal with global investors as we redefine how Africa transacts, invests, and grows. Africa is proudly hosted by the Bank of Ghana with support from GIPS and the Global Finance and Technology Network. Register now at 3iafrica.com and be part of the transformation, and that's very, very important. But Ghana, when it comes to water, I'm sure by now you know the secret to real water storage. It's simple. If your tank doesn't have the tortoise on it, then that's not the correct tank. That's right, because the tortoise tank, Syntex tank, is the champion of water tanks. It's strong and durable and built to handle our Ghanaian weather. So rain or shine, Syntex tank has your back. So my people, go outside, check your tank, and if it doesn't have the tortoise on it, then it's time to upgrade. Join the Syntex Tank family today and enjoy water storage that's tough like a tortoise. Call 0244 335 1682 to buy now, or find one of our 400 agents nationwide. You can also shop online at syntexgh.com. Syntex Tank, you're strong, you're tough. But you know what? Life doesn't stand still for you. It doesn't wait for you to be prepared. It just moves on. And the best you can do for yourself is to prepare for life instead. How? Well, a flexible policy like the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan to help build a legacy that offers you a cover of up to 300,000 with no underwriting, greater flexibility with no limits to the lives you can cover up to age 80 years, and an uninterrupted cover, no lapse, enabling you to secure what matters most in the simplest of ways. You also get to enjoy the flexibility to update your cover every 5 years. Exciting, right? Well, dial *7 star 378 star 3 hash. Dial star 378 star 3 hash to request a call for the Old Mutual Legacy Transition Plan today, and let's get you a plan that works for you and your family. Old Mutual do great things every day. But of course, this morning, we're bringing a Super Morning Show to you live from the Destiny Arena here in Accra, where we're bringing you the Next Frontier, we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. Stay with us. We'll return with sports and birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show.
Momo. It has made life happen in lots of good ways.
Mr. Kwanzaa, Mr. Insurance claim no.
It has put together beautiful weddings. It has filled the bellies of boys at their favorite watchy joint.
My guy, stop. Who they chop cancel these days?
It has made millions of businesses possible.
Mr. Kalono, we are back in business.
With just a few taps, money moves faster, easier, and safer. Momo understands the weight of your trust in us. We continuously enhance security with features like self-paying reset to help you protect your money. Momo will only call you with 0244 300,000. No MTN or Momo staff will call or ask for your PIN or one-time password. Do not transfer funds to anyone whose identity you have not verified. Do not approve any prompts you have not initiated. Momo, still Munsaka.
For 130 years, Standard Chartered has been there for Ghana and for you, supporting your financial aspirations and driving your business ambitions, opening doors to new possibilities, turning small dreams into big realities, and bringing banking to the palm of your hands. For 130 years, we have been there, empowering the next generation to soar higher. And as always, we believe we can achieve even more together. This year, as we celebrate 130 years of operations in Ghana, we look into the future with you because we are bringing 130 years of expertise to power your wealth and business ambitions, 130 years of heritage to power your aspirations. Let's partner for progress. Standard Chartered, here for good.
Introducing Yomi Pina Colada and Peach, our newest addition to the Yomi family. Life is full of choices, so here are more Yomi flavors to spoil you for choice. Go on, choose great taste, choose nourishment, choose the new Yomi Yogurt Pina Colada and Peach. And always remember that the choices we make today shape our tomorrow. Yomi, a nourishing choice. Yomi Yogurt Pina Colada and Peach. More quality products from Amigo Ghana Limited. This advert is FDA approved.
For birthday messages here on the Super Morning Show, brought to us by MTN, everywhere you go. And Bank of Africa, BOA Pay from Bank of Africa offers a hassle-free solution for fee collection and other payments. Call us or chat Fafa at boaghana.com for details. Bank of Africa, as strong as a group, as close as a partner. And today is the birthday of Joseph Wamako. So happy birthday to you, for Joseph Hamako. We pray for God's blessings and protection for you and your family. Also, today is the birthday of Fafa Gozo of the Ghana Airports Company. So happy birthday to you. Fafa Gozo of the Ghana Airport Company. And a happy birthday to you, Mrs. Olivia Klogo of Accra, as well as Elom Nyahe. Now this one says, happy birthday, David Agla of Montran Limited, Kumasi. May God's favor go ahead of you, and his goodness and mercy follow you all the days of your life. And this is from your entire family. So happy birthday to all of you. Okay, I think there's one here that says, Dear Adepa Nyanchite, sending you a world of love and well wishes on your birthday. May this year be a testament to your strength and resilience, and may you embrace each day with joy and gratitude. Happy birthday from the Bat Planche and Tay families from both home and abroad. Okay. Happy birthday to the Deputy Director General of SNIT in charge of operations and benefits, Mr. Adam Sule from Kofi Senya, who's General Manager in charge of operations, and Frank Mobila, General Manager in charge of benefits, and Cleopas Aklu, who's HR Manager. Okay. Anyway, great. Which means we can get into the sports center. But before we get into the sports center, late entry. This one says, well, happy birthday to Priscilla of the Makers House Chapel, okay? And also to you, Miss Marley of the Makers House Chapel, Linda, Michael, Grace, Emily, all of the Makers House Chapel. Great. It means we can get into the sports center, and it's brought to us by MTN. Switch to MTN's eSIM. Download my MTN app to go SIM-less today. Standard Chartered Bank, here for good. Yomi Yogurt, a nourishing choice, and DSTV, your home of entertainment. But you know what? Look, queuing for your favorite watch, yeah, we can accept, because if there's one thing that Ghanaians can relate with, it is queuing. Queuing for Trotro, yeah, it's like we don't have a choice. But one thing we can't accept is queuing to swap your MTN SIM. Swap your MTN SIM yourself in minutes. Visit the My MTN app or dial *1333# to get this done ASAP. No more standing, no more sweating, no more who be the last person. Do it yourself. Simply swap it everywhere you go. And for over 130 years, Standard Chartered has been more than a bank. We've been a partner in progress, from helping establish Ghana's financial system to building businesses and connecting them to the world, from helping generations grow and protect their wealth to powering innovation and helping communities thrive. Today, we stand on 130 years of heritage to power your ambitions and unlock opportunities, 130 years of expertise to drive cross-border connections that move businesses forward, support your financial and wealth aspirations, and to sustainably impact communities. As always, we believe we can achieve more by partnering together. Standard Chartered, here for good. Thank you, Tahiru. Thank you.
Once more, Winston Amoah, you've left me behind.
Oh, thank you, Tahiru. Thank you. You see, we are currently at the Destiny Arena, okay, for the FinTech Africa Summit 2026.
Okay.
Under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated FinTech Future.
Wow.
Oh, Sami Adami didn't inform you.
Sami Adami, oh, he informed me.
But he informed you?
Yes, but he didn't say I should come there. He said I should stay here.
Oh, so you are supposed to be in studio.
Yeah, somebody has to be here.
You see,
somebody has to be here.
But you, yesterday, I told you that Arsenal will do magic.
I also told you that there will be no more than one goal in the game.
Yes, you were right. So if the football investors took your advice,
they would have. Anyway, congrats to them. 20 years is a long time on Winston. 20 years is a
I remember 20 years ago time. When Jens Lehmann got the red card.
Yes. 20 years ago, I was not even in university yet.
Oh, I was in university.
Hey, Arsenal. So congrats to them. They did well. But anyway, Winston, let's get into the sports center. Sure. Of course, this morning, before that, big happy birthday to Georgetta Santim Fojo of GBC. And that is a birthday message from your husband, Kobe Jones. Good morning to all of you. Welcome aboard to the Joy Sports Center with me, Fentu, Tahiru Fentu. Coming up.
That's a lovely ball. It's come to Gyökeres, and Trossard got the shot away. All Black with the save and tucked in by Saka. Arsenal strike in the last minute of the first half. Arsenal are into the Champions League final for only the second time in their history.
That's right. And that came 20 years after they first made the final. Bukayo Saka's goal was what separated the Gunners from Atletico Madrid. They will face the winner of tonight's other semi-final between Bayern Munich and PSG, of course, in the final on May 30 in Budapest, Hungary. We'll tell you a bit more about that later. But first, Sports and Recreation Minister Kofi Idi Adams has dismissed claims by Ghana's 4x100 meter relay team that the ministry prioritizes the Black Stars with early travel bookings while neglecting other teams. The relay team accused the ministry on Sunday of failing to make timely arrangements for their trip to the World Relays in Botswana. But Adams insists the ministry does not dictate travel plans, stressing that arrangements are typically submitted by the respective federations and are rarely altered.
That also, they got it wrong when they said if it were to be football, they get them tickets a month ahead. It's not possible to get tickets a month ahead for any footballer, because most times the list is released close to the match time. That's where you know, and then you make arrangement to be able to. I've had cause to complain that I needed a longer time notice. So you buy the tickets longer ahead of time, so it costs you less. Yeah. It actually costs the ministry more when you buy tickets last minute. So it is for our own good, financial and economic good, to have the information much earlier and to buy the tickets much earlier. It will cost you less. So we would wish that we got the information much earlier to act. And the truth of the matter is that the ministry don't change drastically the dates and the schedules as presented by the federation. Yeah. We work according to their schedule. There may be a slightest variation if a particular date chosen, there are no flights.
Well, that's Kofi Adams defending the ministry in all of this brouhaha. The relay team, of course, secured qualification to the World Athletics Championships next year in Beijing, despite the challenges and are scheduled to arrive in Ghana later today to begin preparations for the African Athletics Championships that will start next Tuesday. Ghana Athletics President Bao Fuseni says everything should be in place for the competition at the University of Ghana Stadium by Friday.
We're almost there. The hotels, we're finished with the caterers. The equipment that we bought is arriving tomorrow. Officials will start arriving on the 8th. The CEA Secretariat is moving to Accra on the 8th. And the council meeting is on the 9th. The World Athletic President is arriving on the 9th with 3 of his vice presidents. All of them are coming on the 9th. And they will have the council meeting. We are praying that His Excellency President John Mahama will open the session on the 11th. By Friday, I would say that we are 100% ready for the African Championship.
That's Ghana Athletics President Bao Fuseni and Joy Sports, Joy Prime are partners of that competition, and we will bring it to you live on Joy Prime. So next Tuesday, make sure you plan your evenings well so you can stop by the University of Ghana Stadium to support Ghana's athletes, just like you did during the African Games. Should be exciting 6 days of athletics competition at the University of Ghana Stadium, starting next Tuesday, May 12th. Now, elsewhere in Algeria, day 1 of the Africa Aquatics Championships had set the tone for what promises to be an exciting competition, with Ghana already making her presence felt in the pool. Joy Sports' Mubarak Haruna is in Oran and reports.
Ghana's junior mixed relay team delivered one of the standout moments, clocking 4 minutes 3.10 seconds to break the previous record of 4 minutes 10.78. There was also an impressive showing from Tamba Akinbuama, who set a new personal best of 53.99 seconds in the 100 meters freestyle and earning a second reserve spot before lowering that time again to 53.91 seconds in the mixed relay. Ghana has 8 swimmers competing at this year's championships, going up against a highly competitive field of over 40 countries. And as expected, continental powerhouses like South Africa and Egypt have set the early benchmark, clinching medals in the 1,500 freestyle events as well as the 800 meters freestyle event. But for Ghana, day one has already been progress as they hope to build momentum ahead of day two on Wednesday.
All right, that's Abubakar Haruna live from Oran, Algeria. The Ghana Premier League continues today across the country. Last week, some of the matches, in fact, the entire match week 29 was postponed in order to mourn the death of the Brecum Chelsea striker. Those matches will now be honored today. Hearts of Oak, they are at home against Karela United. And their manager, Didi Dramani, is urging the fans to show up at the Accra Sports Stadium to support the Phobians.
The fans are what we have, and they don't leave. They have nowhere to go. And so we always appreciate their comments. We appreciate their positivity, and we will always do our best in order to put the club first. Where we are not able to get what they anticipate for players, they should understand that it is our wish, it is a player's wish to do everything humanly possible to win every game. But sometimes in the game there will be difficulties. They need to continue to cheer. They need to continue to support, and they need to continue to be positive around these boys and the team.
That's Didi Dramani Gasper, the goalkeeper trainer of the Black Stars. He was at the Hearts of Oak training yesterday, and there were videos that emerged of him interacting with Benjamin Asari and talking to him about mindset and all of that being key to success. The league leaders, of course, are Mediama Sporting Club. They go away to Brecum Chelsea in what should be a very difficult game for them. The Chasers are Gold Stars. They host Samatex Kumasi and Tiko Toko. They are also in action against Hohoi United. Let's talk Ghana midfielder Daniel Kofi Tre. He's disclosed that he came close to retiring during his over 3-year injury layoff. Tre suffered a serious cruciate ligament injury in February 2023 and first went under the knife the same month to correct the ligament damage. A year later, he suffered a major setback just as he was nearing a return, requiring another surgical procedure. That injury kept him out of action, only returning to partial team training in late 2025 and full training, of course, at the beginning of this year. And he says during that over 3 years out, he contemplated and constantly fought retirement thoughts.
Yeah, to be honest, I was fighting against those thoughts, but the truth is they came up here and there, especially in this difficult times of setbacks. I was going 2 steps ahead and then 1 back, and there was definitely times where it came to my mind, but to be honest, I was not allowing them for more than a few seconds. Was putting it in God's hands, and was sure the day will come, and spoke positive to myself and have faith.
That's Ghana midfielder Daniel Kofi Tre. You can find the full interview on YouTube. Just search for Daniel Kofi Tre and interview, and that will come up. Still on the Black Stars, though, former Asante Kotoko chairman Herbert Mensah, he believes it will be very difficult for the team to succeed at the 2026 World Cup because of the late change in coaches.
The Black Stars have seen this through the history of time, poor administration, and yet the players themselves try their hardest to produce something special. I think this time it will be a little bit difficult for them. The balance of where they go in terms of the group means that anything is possible. There's no reason they can't win. I've always said they are public servants there to serve. We don't work for Kurt and his team. They work for us. They work for the taxpayer. So when they make decisions, they must live by those decisions and die by the decision.
That's Herbert Mensah there speaking to Love FM. Now, Arsenal, they reached the Champions League final for only the second time in their history with a gritty 1-0 home win over Atletico Madrid, sealing a 2-1 aggregate victory in the semi-final on Tuesday. Captain Bukayo Saka's tapping just before the interval proved decisive for Arsenal to urge a cagey second-leg contest in which the hosts kept a 9th clean sheet in the season's competition. Here's Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta.
Well, first of all, I feel very grateful because a lot of people has been involved in that journey. Starting with Arsene, I believe, with me, with David Moyes, that yesterday, you know what he said and how I feel about him. All the coaches, Pep obviously, and all the staff there, and then everybody at the club that believed in me when I didn't coach anybody a few years ago when Champions League, just to play Champions League was a miracle because we had 7 years without Champions League, and now we are in a final after 20 years and for the second time in our history. So Yeah, sometimes it's difficult to find the reason why we do what we do in this job, but certainly night tonight explained and gives you the right reason to continue.
That's Mikel Arteta. And you can go to Budapest on May 30 to watch the Champions League final. Kind get to see match experience, hospitality. AG, Governor and his team with hospitality tickets to go watch the Champions League final. We'll give out details of how you can do that a little later in our subsequent bulletins. Match experience, hospitality, AG also proud partners of our World Cup coverage. Now, Mikel Arteta's side, of course, will face either holders Paris Saint-Germain, who knocked them out in last season's semi-finals, or Bayern Munich in the Puskás Arena in Budapest on May 30, a week after they hope to have sealed their Premier League title, first one in 22 years. Ahead of the clash against PSG, Bayern boss Vincent Kompany responded to criticism of their defending in last week's 5-4 first leg defeat in Paris.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say how you're solving it against Harry Kane, Lucho Diaz, Jamal Musiala, Michael Olise and everybody else. But it's just the highest level, you know. You have good days and bad days. That's what I want to say. We played against each other 4 times now. And everybody has the last game in mind. But every other time we played against each other, the games were really tight, one way or another. So sometimes the defenders are on top, sometimes the attacking players are on top. But you know that for 90 minutes, 95 minutes, you have to switch on. You have to be at your best level. And, you know, who knows, tomorrow maybe.
That's Vincent Kompany. That game is live at 7 p.m. from the Allianz Arena. We'll have live commentary for you on Hit 103.9 FM. Of course, join commentators Victor Achitamoklo and Daniel Cranting for what should be a riveting game of football, of course. Anyway, that's all the sports this morning on the Joy Sports Center. My name is Fentio Tahiru Fentio Winston Amoah.
Yeah, Fentio Tahiru Fentio. And already my friend Ankulechu, who supports Arsenal, is asking me how be the market guy.
Yesterday, I went to congratulate Arsenal on Twitter, and the people said that I shouldn't congratulate them. I should keep the hate going. And I said, okay, no problem. I hope you don't win the Champions League final. Wait, you can't be a problem.
I just sent it to him that you started rush already.
I said, I told you. They said, hey, I should remove my mouth from there. I shouldn't congratulate them. They are not interested in my congratulations. I said, okay, no problem. Then take it back. Why? I hope you don't win on May 30, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, after haram to haram yesterday, Winston, tonight prepare for juicy football. Enjoy.
Are you sure they are going to play juicy football?
Oh, Winston, you know, there will be guaranteed goals. You talk to the investors, they should listen to
don't be too sure.
Why? So this game, PSG, Bayern Munich, you are saying that what? There will be not more than 3 goals in this match.
Well,
what are you saying? Have you seen the attackers of both teams?
The what?
The attackers of both teams.
Oh, Massa, it's not only about the attackers. It's about, look, if I know that...
have you also seen their defenders? They can't defend.
This guy likes to play attacking football. What's his name? Luis Enrique. But my brother, sometimes if PSG scores the first goal, oh boy, Bayern go tire.
If PSG scores the first goal, PSG will win the tie. You know why?
Why?
But the moment Bayern start going chasing the game and leave spaces behind, PSG have the deadliest, quickest, and most skillful attacking trio in world football. Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Desiree Doué. If you go forward, they catch you for the back, they collect like 5. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, every counter is a goal. So the best case scenario here is for Bayern to score first. Then we have a game. You understand me?
Okay.
If PSG score, they will win the game in Germany. If they score first, they will win the game in Germany. I'm telling you. By a big margin too. That's what I'm saying. By a big margin.
Hey.
Even Bayern score first, they are not safe. PSG are favourites.
Yeah, but if they get to the final, then it's difficult for Arsenal.
You see.
That's why I want Bayern to win.
Arsenal, they know how to defend. They can pack the bus and ask you to come. They will stay at the back.
You are suggesting that Arteta has perfected the Mourinho technique.
And that style too can win trophies. If Mourinho showed that he can win.
Oh no! In fact, if Mourinho were the coach of Arsenal, if Mourinho were the coach of PSG, like by now we know that they've qualified.
Because the ultra defensive football too can win. Chelsea showed us in 2012 that you can win the Champions League with it.
If Mourinho were the coach, what would happen in Parc des Princes would be that after they led at 5-2, they would have closed the game.
Of course. But also, if it's Mourinho, they will not lead 5-2. And also,
oh, but you know Mourinho, he can score you plenty goals. Oh. He can pack you the goals. And once he's done with packing you the goals, then Charlie, the guy will just pack the bus. Mourinho's approach is that if I don't score, you don't score.
That's it. And if you don't score, if you don't score, I don't lose. If I don't concede, I don't lose.
Yeah. At least if we get to penalties and I lose, But
on a more serious note, though, I think Arsenal have done really well.
They've done very well.
Arteta has suffered a lot, but he's built a really, really good team. Very difficult team to beat. Very difficult team to beat. And
is that why you some think that Michael Carrick should be given the United job?
You see, the Carrick and only style of football, no, it has aspiration date. You see, so I'm telling you. So now it is good. Don't worry, you will be deceived to give him the job. It will end like Oli. I'm telling you.
I think so too, because this Carrick thing, Charlie. But maybe Carrick would do things differently.
Like what? He was a head coach of Middlesbrough. He started very well. And then things were looking very good. It looked like he was going to gain promotion. Then things started going backward. They sacked him. If he could do things differently, he would have done it.
Oh, you two, don't do that. We saw what happened to Vincent Company. He took Burnley to relegation. But they were playing good football anyway.
No. That is even Premier League. And the material that he had, the level that he was playing, I wasn't good. The Carrick example, he was still in the Champions. It's not like he came to Premier League at a bigger level. He was still in the Championship, with the same team. And then things started going backward. As for Company, we can forgive him because when you come from the Championship to the Premier League, it's different level.
I remember, so if we buy
two
defensive midfielders for Carrick, get him some strikers and get him a centre back, and I'm sure he will do well.
Okay, Mr. Sporting Director, do it for him. Buy him the two midfielders.
Thank you.
Yes.
So let me just remind you once again that we are the Destiny Arena in Accra, where this morning we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. That's very key.
Yes.
You see? So we are shaping Africa's integrated fintech future. And
I love fintech.
Yes, you have to.
I love fintech.
You're a modern man.
I used to work in fintech. There's so many things about me you don't know.
You're not like Sami Odami. Anyway, let me tell you about the ICAG, because the 2026 Annual Accountants Week celebration is on, and the week-long celebration is scheduled to take place from Friday the 15th of May 2026 to Friday the 22nd of May under the theme Building Strong and Sustainable Economies, Standards, Integrity, and Accountability. Now, a vibrant lineup of exciting and meaningful activities has been put up to celebrate the occasion, each one designed to inspire excellence, champion ethical practice, and highlight the vital role accountants play in driving both national and global development. For inquiries, visit icagh.org or call 0243 551 788. Follow us on Facebook, X, Instagram, TikTok at ICAGH1 for more updates. Sponsors Deloitte Enterprise Group, PwC, Caseware, Gap Health Insurance, EY, Mazars Graphic Business, KPMG, Securities and Exchange Commission, Built Africa Back Press, National Communications Authority, Media Partners, Graphic Communications Group, and Multimedia Group. And, in the course of that week celebration, my supervisor and very good friend, Professor Ridi Makra, will be contesting to become Vice President of the Institute of Chartered Accountants, Ghana. I wish him all the best. But look, if you're an electrician, an estate developer, a contractor, or a dealer in electrical cables and accessories, Looking for premium quality materials for your home and projects, whether residential, commercial, or for industrial use, then Sun Cablo's got you when it comes to strong, durable, and fire-resistant electrical cables and accessories. Trust Sun Cablo, proudly made in Ghana, with 99.99% pure copper and certified and approved by the Ghana Standards Authority and Energy Commission. From house wiring to big projects, we've got all sizes and color ready, from 1.5 mm to 25 mm cables, flexible cables, switches, sockets, multi-lamp holders, and many more. No darling, no shortcuts, just pure quality you can rely on. Everything complete. Ask for Sun Cablo cables and accessories at all leading electrical shops nationwide. For bulk purchase, call 0243 374034 or 0244 678015. Sun Cablo, lighting Africa. Sun Cablo from Site Go House. Now we be the plug. But of course, on big stories this morning brought to us by Telecel, Connecting Energies, Republic Bank, we're the one for you. Join the Republic Verse, do more, shine more, big up, and Hollard Insurance, we've got you covered. Cowbell with you every moment. We're at the Destiny Arena where we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. But you know what? Your money deserves the safest home. And with Telecel Cash, you're protected every step of the way. No risk, no worries, no long stories. Just peace of mind. Dial *110# or download the Telecel Play app now for safe, secure transactions. Telecel Cash, the safer choice. Send it keke. And you know that moment when the alarm rings and life is already asking questions, campus, office, hustle, dreams waiting to be chased? Well, those are the moments when you need something that helps you show up and keep you going. That's why Cowbell Coffee stays with me every single moment. Whether you're grinding for that exam, pushing deadlines at work, or cooking up the next big idea, Cowbell Coffee gives you the creamy taste and rich coffee aroma to kickstart your day right, and you can enjoy it anytime, because success doesn't happen overnight. It's the little moments, the early mornings, the late nights, and through it all, Cowbell Coffee, day with you. Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. And this is FDA approved. But let's get interactive this morning here on the Super Morning Show. Social media messages brought to us by EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Number 10 liver salt, a refreshing relief, and Cowbell Coffee with you every moment. Now, pay attention. If your money is controlling you, then now is the time to take charge, because the EcoBank mobile app gives you the power to command your money, to transact across 33 African countries and anywhere in the world. Command your money to make water, electricity, and school fee payments, bank and mobile money transfers, create virtual cards to buy only what you need and more. So, Money Commander, download the EcoBank mobile app now on the App Store or Play Store and command your money. Command also means paying attention to details. EcoBank will never call or send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details. So when in doubt, call the EcoBank call center on 0800 003 225. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank. Stay with us. We'll go for some messages from our partners and return with a Business Minute. We'll be right back.
Hello, my name is Lexus Bell, and EcoBank is revalidating customer information for mobile app transactions to improve safety and convenient access. Customers are encouraged to confirm their mobile app details by texting or calling 0500,000 247 now to remain active. The voice you just heard wasn't mine, it was AI. And if you fell for it then, like play, you could have just been scammed. EcoBank will never call, email, send an SMS asking for your PIN, OTP, bank card, or Ghana card details. Pay attention to the details.
EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
We shouldn't have gone to that party.
Masa, my head is killing me. Is that your stomach?
Yes.
What did you eat?
I don't know.
Get rid of your gastric problems with number 10 liver salt. Number 10 gives you quick, effective relief from nausea, indigestion, heartburns, hangovers, and hyperacidity. And with different fruity flavors such as orange and lemon, it's a pretty tasty way to end an uncomfortable situation. Number 10 liver salt from Ernest Chemist, because everyone needs a chemist.
This advert has been vetted and approved by FDA.
There are many reasons to connect, and it's all to put smiles on the faces of those you love.
Daddy, thanks
for the tea cash, okay? I love you.
That's my daughter, Angela. Caring for my parents, that's my duty. I also get to pay my utility bills easily with Telecel Cash. And to the suppliers at my shop,
Hello, sir. Telecel Cash payment received right on time. Thank you.
I get to make them smile because I can pay to my suppliers' merchant numbers, even on other networks directly. My dear ones, we keep the connection stronger when our family, friends, and business relations are happy. Live on cash, enjoy convenience, and make those who matter smile when you send them money with Telecel Cash.
Telecel, connecting energies.
For the big days and the seemingly ordinary, creamy cowbell coffee is with you every moment.
This advert is FDA approved.
This May, all eyes turn to Ghana's biggest music celebration, the 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards. The biggest hits, the loudest cheers, the hottest fashion. Performing live, Wendy Shea, Black Sharif, R2Bs, Last Made, Kofi Kinata, Diana Hamilton, PSA Esther, Medical, Samini, Fido, and many more, all on one stage. Saturday, 9th May, Grand Arena inside Accra International Conference Center. 7 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets available for 700 Ghana cedis and 1,000 cedis at Charterhouse. Or dial star 713 star 33 star 00 hash. For more information, call 0501 288520. The 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards, produced by Charterhouse, refreshed by Guinness, with support from TV3, British Council, Close Up, KPMG, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Telecel.
Telecel, connecting energies.
Frustrated.
Your cup.
And Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to the Joy Business Minutes, brought to you by Anointed Electricals, the generator expert. Ghana reference rate for the month of May has dropped marginally to 10.03%. Energy expert Benjamin Insia has revealed that the country's power sector could be the biggest beneficiary over part payment of debt owed Talo for gas supplied. The Chamber of Fertilizer Ghana is warning that there could be a serious shortage of food production. This follows a forecast by the World Bank that global fertilizer prices may go up by over 30%. And that's all for the Joy Business Minute, brought to you by Anointed Electricals, the generator expert.
Right, so welcome back and thank you very much for staying with us. The Business Minute brought to us by Anointed Engineering Services, the generator experts. And let me tell you about Anointed Engineering Services Limited, because you know they are into the sale of ultra-silent, fuel-efficient diesel generating sets with sizes ranging from 5 kVA to 3,000 kVA at competitive prices. And for every generator you acquire, you will enjoy a 5-year warranty. They also undertake maintenance and repairs of all kinds of diesel generating sets. Their services include a 24-hour emergency service, sale of genuine spare parts, reliable rental service, professional advice, and sale of tower lights and rental. Locate their East Legon branch at 26 Boundary Road, Legon, close to AH Hotel, and head office at number 77 Anointed House on the main Odoko Malam Highway near the Odoko traffic light. They also have 21 branches nationwide, and they're into skill training. They have a training school that trains students in generators and plants, auto mechanics, electricals and controls, and solar installations. They offer 80% hands-on training and 20% theory. So call them on 0243 480 3334 or 0246 423534. Anointed, the generator experts. But if you are a CEO, human resource leader, people and culture manager, or business owner, have you considered how AI-driven world is impacting your workforce's productivity? And are you equipped to effectively manage the expectations and growth of the Gen Z workforce? Well, join Jobaman Ghana at the HR and CEO Wave Summit 2026 on Thursday, 14th May at 9 a.m. at the Movenpick Ambassador Hotel Accra under the theme Navigating AI Adoption and Gen Z Expectations for a Future-Ready Workplace. Hear from industry giants like Jeffrey McBoham, AI for HR and Global L&D leader Ethel Kofi, CEO and founder of Edel Technology Consulting, and Nakwamna Yeboah, head of People and Culture at GCB Bank PLC, Winston Amoah, Amoah regional HR head, Ghana and Anglophone West Africa EcoBank PLC. Rate 1,500 single ticket or 1,200 ticket, 1,200 cities per ticket for a group of 3 or more. Save your seat now and be part of shaping the future of work in Ghana. For more information, call 05703 53000. That's 05703 53000, or visit jobaman.com.gh/events media partner, the multimedia group, graphic business, and the graphic pulse. But see, no matter how nice your landlord is, nothing beats owning your own home. ABSA knows this, and which is why this 2026, we're helping you say yes to making it happen. With an ABSA mortgage, you can finance your dream home with flexible tailored solutions. Get up to 5 million Ghana cedis with 5 to 15 years to pay back on a fixed interest rate. This 2026, say yes to your home sweet home. Visit an ABSA bank branch to apply for an ABSA mortgage today. Your story matters, ABSA. But, birthday messages is late entry. Let me just do these ones, and then we'll go for some messages from our partners here on the Super Morning Show. And this one says, happy birthday to Dugbakwo Aseda Abaya from Mommy, Daddy, Inshira, and Ayeyi, who say they love you so, so much. And happy birthday to Mrs. Elsie Bicham, Esquire of GIPC. We're all wishing you the very best. With all blessings from above, we love you. Have a beautiful day from Horatio, Asida, Araba, and Uncle K. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages here on the Super Morning Show, where today we're bringing it to you live from the Destiny Arena, where we're transmitting live the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated FinTech Future. We'll be right back.
Frustrated with outdated banking experiences? You deserve an app that makes your life easier, not harder. Say hello to the CBG mobile app, your new cool way to handle everything banking. With biometric security, lightning-fast mobile money access, and one-touch bill payments, banking has never been this smooth. Stop imagining when you can live a life where your entire banking world is in your pocket, ready whenever you need it. No stress, no fuss. Don't settle for less. Experience a more superior, convenient way of banking today with the CBG mobile app. Banking made cool, fast and secure. Welcome to the good life. CBG. We stand with you.
Hello, sir. Please check the round tickets you made me purchase for our Canadian partners arriving this weekend.
Something is eating me up though. I still don't know a decent, welcoming place where we can host our guests.
This is no issue at all, sir. Let me introduce you to Ghana's best kept secret when it comes to a perfect accommodation, and that is Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment located at Bawi Zero.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment? Tell me more.
Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartments is a destination that everyone instantly falls in love with the minute they enter. They have beautifully designed 1, 2, and 3 bedrooms, fully equipped kitchens, ultra-modern stylish living area, high-speed Wi-Fi connectivity, and an elegant rooftop lounge. Anointed Airbnb has 24-hour professional security, reliable standby generator, and an exceptional customer service and more.
Wow! Please make reservations for our guests right now.
Absolutely. If you ever think of a destination for work retreats, vacations, family events, or weekend getaways, always choose Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartment. Find them in Accra at Bawe Zero, Faith Montessori, or book ahead on 025-638-9193 or 025-649-2415. Anointed Executive Airbnb Apartments. Class, luxury, and lifestyle redefined.
Did you know that Ghana's Children's Act Section 91 clearly says,
no person shall engage a child in exploitative labor.
That means children must not be made to do work that deprives them of their education, health, or development.
Hazardous work?
That is not allowed. Working in stone quarries, carrying heavy loads as kayaye, hawking on busy streets in the scorching sun, being used as domestic servants in homes, or diving into dangerous waters to untangle nets, rowing canoes for hours under the hot sun, and working all day without food or rest.
Yet, too many of our children are trafficked from towns and villages across Ghana to the shores of the Volta Lake, trapped in fishing boats, robbed of their childhood, and exposed to danger every single day.
Human trafficking means the recruitment, transportation, harboring, or trading of persons within and across national borders for purposes of exploitative labor.
I want to go to school, but now I only work.
This is child trafficking.
It is a crime.
It is against the law, and it must stop now.
Parents, guardians, community leaders, protect our children.
Report suspicious movement of children and do not give your child away to strangers promising jobs.
Together, let's end child trafficking now.
This message is brought to you by the International Justice Mission with support from the National Commission for Civic Education.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And you still have here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. This morning we're bringing you the show from the Destiny Arena, where we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier Shaping Africa's Integrated FinTech Future. And we're glad to have Oreku Asare, who's head FinTech and Innovation Department of the Bank of Ghana, because you know that the 3i Summit hosted by the Bank of Ghana. And so, Oreku, good morning and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning, Winston, and good morning to listeners.
And I believe you're doing very well.
I'm doing great.
Great. So for many persons, they would ask the simple question, 3i Africa Summit, focused on FinTech, why is that necessary?
Okay, thank you very much, Winston. The 3I's actually stands for innovation, investment, and impact. And why is it for FinTechs? You know, the next frontier with financial services is actually being propelled by the FinTechs. So we believe that when we have gatherings like this, we'll get all FinTechs and all ideas, innovative ideas to come together so that at least we'll move Africa to the next frontier. That is why it's focused on FinTechs. And FinTechs doesn't mean that banks and other institutions are not part. FinTech simply means financial technology. So any institution that have that openness to be able to leverage on digital, to be able to move financial services to the next level, this is your event.
Okay, and talking about moving financial services to the next level, it's important we get deeper into it and find out why that is necessary. Because yes, a lot of people talk about AI today, but why is it necessary to move financial services digitally? Why is it necessary to move it to the next level?
So I think broadly, when it comes to financial inclusion, globally, there's been some significant progress. And why is this so? Because of mobile money, the power of mobile technology. I think that has actually propelled access to financial services. I think the next level of focus is how do we move this access into financial health, where access to finance becomes easier.
Okay.
Access to insurance becomes easier. Access to ag tech solutions becomes easier. Access to medical technology services becomes easier. For those in the rural, those who have challenges accessing the services that you and I will probably take for granted.
I like the bit about access to finance, because access to finance is something everybody likes. But let's look at, this week's event, a 3-day event. What are we to expect over the 3-day period?
What we expect, let me just say that the participants that have registered today comes all over. We have over 60 countries represented here. Within Africa, outside Africa, Europe, America. So I think this is going to be one place where conversations to move financial services to the next level.
Okay. And for Ghana, because you are the head of FinTech and Innovation Department at the Bank of Ghana, it's important we find out, for instance, so at the Bank of Ghana, what are you doing to promote the development of FinTech?
Ghana is the only country in Africa that has been bold, or we are bold to be able to pass the Virtual Asset Services Providers Act. So today, those involved in crypto, we have a law that is going to help us be able to regulate it. Where we are now is just to be able to come up with the frameworks that's supposed to support virtual asset service providers. Secondly, we realized that access to finance is a problem. So we had to go to the next level of providing digital credit service providers the licensing category that will allow you, Winston, if you have an entity that you've incorporated and you have the balance sheet to be able to lend, we'll be able to give you the license to provide that level of access that we will be discussing thoroughly during this summit. So there's a law that is being championed by the Central Bank of Ghana. Even in 2024, we seized the opportunity to launch the partnership with Rwanda, where fintechs in Ghana and vice versa from Rwanda do not have to incorporate or set up in each of these countries to be able to start operating. So these are the conversations that we're going to move to the next level. Because as I said, in 2024, we launched this, but I'm happy to share with you, Winston, that today we have 2 entities from Ghana that have completed piloting with the license passporting with Rwanda and vice versa. We're actually going to launch at the summit that today any fintech in Ghana can just go to Rwanda without necessarily incorporating and going through that whole regulatory stress.
Okay.
So within a couple of days, you should be able to start operating in any of these countries.
Great. Thank you very, very much, Orekwa. So anything you want to say finally before you go?
I just want to encourage listeners to come and experience what the next Bill Gates will be able to be on earth from the summit, and then the next Dangote will be able to provide the necessary support to support that innovator, and then we'll have the right impact.
Great. Thank you very much, Orekwa Asare, Head of Fintech and Innovation Department at the Bank of Ghana. But you know, if you need fuel, make that smart stop at Star Oil, Ghana's largest oil marketing company, because with over 240 stations nationwide, Star Oil gives you high-quality fuel, great service, and real value for money. And this is why many Ghanaians are switching to Star Oil. And with a Star card, you can enjoy safe, cashless fueling and easy expense tracking. So wherever you go, choose Star Oil for your quality and affordable fuel. And this morning, of course, we're at the Destiny Arena. And for those of you who are asking me, where is the Destiny Arena? Okay, it's at the Makers Chapel. It's around, where is this place? How do we call this place? Near the Ghana Atomic Energy Commission. Yeah, that's okay. Hacho. Yes, this should be around Hacho. Okay, when you're getting to, yes, Hacho. So this is it, okay? So all of you are asking me where the Destiny Arena is. Yes, that's where we are this morning. We're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier Shaping Africa's Integrated FinTech Future. It's starting today, and it will end on Friday. So you come connect with founders, meet the regulators, and close the deals with global investors as they redefine how Africa transacts, invest, and grows. And Africa is proudly hosted by the Bank of Ghana with support from GIPS and the Global Finance and Technology Network. But you know what? Mijo is here. And Mijo, Ghanaians, we promised you something special, and it's finally here. Mijo, on the Ghana Post GPS app, is still offering affordable rides, accurate pickups, easy deliveries, and multiple ride options all in one app. Whether you're heading to work, school, an event, or sending a package, Mijo is committed to making your journey easier and more convenient. To get started, download the Ghana Post GPS app on the Google Play Store or iOS App Store. Register with your details and enjoy your first ride with a 30% discount. Drivers, this is your opportunity to earn more with freedom and flexibility. No commissions, no hidden charges. Pay just 24 Ghana cedis a day, ride all day, and keep 100% of your earnings. Ready to start earning? Download the Ghana Post Mijo Driver app on Google Play Store or iOS App Store and join the movement today. Mijo, made by Ghanaians for Ghanaians. And of course, Mijo means let's go in Efe. And this morning, we've been joined by Nana Araba Aben, who's a CEO and founder of I Coach You. Okay. Nana Araba, good morning, and thank you very much for joining us.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Great. Before I get into, your expectations and everything, what this whole summit means to you, tell us a bit about I Coach You, what you do, so we can understand, your business before we get into other things.
Okay, I Coach You is an executive coaching practice. My background, I'm an ex-banker, 31 years in banking, and I focus on developing and coaching executives and emerging leaders, specifically in the financial services industry, as that's my area of expertise. So okay. That's what I do.
Okay, great. So tell us why you're, and my producer is like, he's wowed by what you do, okay, which means you're doing something very, very unique. So you're at the 3i Africa Summit. Why are you here? Why are you taking part in this summit?
Okay. Innovation, investment, and impact.
Sure.
These three are very close to my heart, and it's amazing to see a regulator embracing these three in the world today. I'm particularly passionate about fintechs and the impact that they can have on our societies, our communities, and our economies. Fintechs are providing a critical bridge between the consumer, and financial service providers or financial services generally, and their ability to rapidly and intuitively innovate to facilitate the delivery of financial services is something that I find particularly interesting, and I believe that this summit is creating the platform to articulate what it is that can be done, the investment opportunities to transform the fintechs that we have into unicorns and really bring the economic development that we so much need on the continent. So that's the reason for which I am participating in this event and hope to be a speaker as well.
Now, talking about the need to develop our fintechs and transform them, why is that necessary?
Okay. The level of financial inclusion is not as high as it ought to be. On the continent today, less than 50, about 49% of adults have bank accounts or mobile wallets, and that in itself is extremely low. If we want to achieve the economic development that the continent needs, we need to bring a lot more adults into formal financial services and be able to enable them improve on their livelihoods. And that's why I think that fintechs play a critical role, particularly as they are able to create easy-to-use interfaces for the average adult, the average consumer, to be able to participate in financial services that then leads to economic development.
Okay. Nanarba, you said you're one of the speakers. What are you speaking on?
I'll be speaking on remittances, cross-border payments. And I think that in Africa today, there are just too many barriers to remittances, whether it's remittances coming into the continent or intra-Africa. How can we make remittances affordable? The most expensive globally now at about 8.9%. If you look at the remittance flows that are coming in, last year we must have done about 56 to 57 billion. How much of that can actually be translated into more economic development, and how can the price of remittances be reduced so that we limit how much of it is going through informal sectors or informal channels? I believe that we could close to double that if we are able to reduce the barriers, price being a primary entry, and ease of access to accounts, whether it's a bank account or a mobile wallet. If we're able to reduce that and drive digitization, I believe that we'll see a lot more coming through in foreign exchange through remittances.
I mean, you talk about how we can reduce the barriers. I mean, you talk about the fact that we should reduce the barriers, we should make it affordable, make it easy. How do we do that?
So first of all, we need to have a conversation around moving away from cash handling to digital. Because the more digitized the rails are, ultimately the cheaper it is to deliver, and therefore the lower the cost to the players. So I think that one of the key things we need to look at is how can we make the use of digital channels for remittances a lot easier, a lot more attractive. Now that means banks are going to have to make it easier for accounts to be opened. Regulators are going to have to look at KYC Lite and the like, so that it's much easier to get onto digital rails. That's the first. I think that the second, really, we need to look at the FX spreads. There's a lot of hidden costs in the FX spreads. How do we reduce those barriers so that FX spreads are much narrower, whilst each party benefits? And thirdly, this reduction will then encourage remittances to be used more actively for for access to financial services just beyond the cash. So how can we encourage the use of remittances for, say, insurance, for investments? Can we create diaspora bonds in a lot more of our markets? So as people send money in, they are able to invest a portion of that in investments, in insurance, in savings, build histories for credit. So I think that there's a lot to be gained by bringing down the barriers, the price barrier on remittances.
Great. And when is your session? I'd love to be there.
It should be 1 o'clock, 1300 GMT today.
Okay. But in case anyone wants to reach I Coach You, how does that person do that?
You can find me on LinkedIn and my website, icoachyou.com.
Nanarba Aban, thank you very, very much for joining us.
An absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Great. Still live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. This morning, we're coming to you live from the Destiny Arena at the Makers House Chapel around Hacho, where we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. But look, your Sportage is your ticket to the World Cup. Okay, this year, the bold and unstoppable Kia Sportage takes you further all the way to the World Cup. So from now till the 20th of May, every Sportage you purchase gives you the chance to win a full trip to see the Black Stars compete live in the US or Canada. Take advantage of this opportunity. Visit our showrooms at Accra, Spintex, Tema, Kumasi, and Takrady, Kia Ghana's website, and you could be on your way to the biggest football fiesta in the world. Trip includes visa fee, accommodation, and match ticket. Terms and conditions apply. Kia movement that inspires. And this promo is regulated by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. But Glitz Africa presents the Ghana Female CEO Summit and the Ghana Women of the Year Honors, taking place from the 7th to the 8th of May 2026 at the Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. The two-day event will bring together distinguished leaders, industry experts, and change makers from across Africa under the theme, Women Driving Sustainable Businesses for a Resilient Africa. The summit will be held on the 7th of May and the morning of the 8th of May, featuring keynote sessions, panel discussions, and master classes, while the Ghana Women of the Year Honors will take place on the evening of 8th May. Confirmed speakers and special guests include former President of Liberia, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, former Vice President of Liberia, Dr. Jewel Howard-Taylor, Reverend Dr. Joyce Ayi, Elizabeth Ofosu-Jari, Batoda Asante Siedu, Sylvester Mensah, Akwesi Oponfosu, Frank Edu Jr., and Professor Olufulake Abdurazak, amongst others. The event is proudly sponsored by KGL Group, Ghana Exim Bank, Telecel, and Consolidated Bank Ghana CBG, with support from the Ghana Export Promotion Authority, Center of Africa, and DefTraco, alongside media partnership from Joy 99.7 FM. To attend, visit glitterafrica.com or dial *713 *33 *708 hash. On all networks for inquiries, call 0501 581266. And for corporate tables and activations and group bookings, contact 0509 388909. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages. This morning, we're bringing the Super Morning Show to you from the Destiny Arena, where we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. We'll be right back.
I don't want to stress. I want the soft life. I want to have more time, make catch up life. I send money, I pay my bills, I buy airtime. Oh, I dig the soft life. Abracadabra seems like magic, API magic. I don't need to carry money on me with Fidelity cards, I just need to swipe. Oh, I dig the soft life. Oh, soft life, GHQR. I take my phone when I scan it. Payment complete, Fidelity app is so sleep. Oh, I dig the soft life. Say hello to Kuku at the chatbot. Yeah, she's gonna simplify your digital banking. Fidelity digital banking, the new dimension. Dig the soft life. Modege, listen modege. Dig, 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 dig. Dig the soft life. Dig, 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 dig. Dig the soft life.
Fidelity Bank. Believe with us.
This May, all eyes turn to Ghana's biggest music celebration, the 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards. The biggest hits, the loudest cheers, the hottest fashion. Performing live, Wendy Shea, Black Sherif, R2Bs, Last Made, Kofi Kinata, Diana Hamilton, PSA Esther, Medical, Samini, Fido, and many more, all on one stage. Saturday, 9th May, Grand Arena inside Accra International Conference Center. 7 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets available for 700 Ghana cedis and 1,000 cedis at Charterhouse. Or dial *713*33*00 hash. For more information, call 0501 288520. The 27th Telecel Ghana Music Awards, produced by Charterhouse, refreshed by Guinness, with support from TV3, British Council, Close Up, KPMG, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Telecel.
Telecel, connecting energies.
When I wake up in the morning, I brush my teeth with Kale Charcoal toothpaste. This gives me confidence all day.
Anytime you meet Amma, don't be surprised I smile showing my beautiful white teeth because I don't have cavity thanks to Kale Charcoal toothpaste for its natural charcoal properties. In fact, we are like twins. I can't go without my Kale Charcoal toothpaste.
That be why I dey use Kale Charcoal toothpaste morning and night when I dey go bed safe. It dey make my teeth white when it dey comot every scent from my mouth inside. My confidence level they go up, so I dey show my 32 teeth all.
Introducing the Kale Charcoal toothpaste, formulated with activated bamboo charcoal powder, ensures whiter teeth and removes bad breath. The strong natural property of the activated bamboo charcoal removes bacteria, absorbs surface stains on our teeth caused by coffee, wines, and tobacco. Welcome, Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Kale Charcoal toothpaste. Sankofa Yenchi.
Kale, happy smile.
This advert is FDA approved.
Life no be predictable, but with Ayo, you secure yourself and get up to 16,125 Ghana cedis to support funeral expenses and up to 322 cedis 50 pesos daily hospital cash benefits when life surprises you or your additional family members. For a premium as little as 396 Ghana cedis for a whole year, you can add up to 6 family members to your Ayo annual policy. You can pay your premiums, renew your policy, and manage your cover right from the Momo app. No paperwork, no stress. Claims are simple, fast, and paid directly to you or your beneficiary via mobile money should an unexpected event occur. Visit the Momo app, select financial services, then insure, and choose Ayo annual cover and follow the prompts or dial *928*101# to sign up today. Remember, your family members must be between 1 to 69 years old, and you as a policyholder must be between 18 to 64 years to sign up on Ayo. Ayo, because you care. Underwritten by Sanlam Alliance Life Insurance Ghana Limited, regulated by the National Insurance Commission.
For over a decade, a platform has quietly shaped conversations, celebrated excellence, and honored the women building Ghana's future. The Ghana Female CEOs Summit and the Ghana Women of the Year Honors have stood as symbols of impact, leadership, and legacy. This year, we raised the bar. For the first time ever, 2 powerful platforms come together for a 2-day experience designed to inform, inspire, and celebrate. Day 1, the Ghana Female CEOs Summit, a gathering of bold thinkers and industry leaders driving real conversations through keynotes, panels, curated masterclasses, and shared insight. Day 2, the Ghana Women of the Year Honors, a prestigious night dedicated to recognizing women making exceptional impact across industries. Taking place on the 7th and 8th of May 2026 at the iconic Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. For registration and more information, visit glitzafrica.com.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Close your eyes, let that rhythm get into you. Don't try to fight it, there ain't nothing that you can do. Relax your mind, lay back and groove with mine. You gotta feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna rock with you all night. Dance you into the sunlight. Gonna rock with you all night. Gonna rock the night away. Out on the floor, there ain't nobody there but us. Girl, when you dance, there's a magic that must be love. Just take it slow, 'cause we got so far to go. When you feel that
And you're still live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And this morning we're coming to you live from the Destiny Arena in Accra, where we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated FinTech Future, live here on the Super Morning Show. And guess who's joined us this morning? Well, I'll be introducing him. Well, he needs no introduction. Shaibu Haruna, the CEO of Mobile Money FinTech Limited. Good morning.
Good morning, Winston. How are you doing this
I am fine. How about you?
Very well. Very excited about the next 3 days.
Okay, I was looking forward to seeing you because I know that there can never be a conversation about fintech without Momo. But tell me why this event is important for you.
No, for a lot of reasons, and maybe I'll just focus on two.
Okay.
I think for me, it's an opportunity to connect with our partners and players in the industry. You know, it's very important that we take a pause from time to time to reflect on the direction of our industry and how we can shape and reshape it to ensure that we accelerate growth and access for our people. And that for me is a main reason. And beyond that is just the whole connection, learning from what people are doing, what innovators are thinking about in terms of the net frontier, and see how we can funnel it through the platform that we create for our customers.
I was having a conversation with Nanarba Aban, who's CEO and founder of iCoach You, and she complained about the fact that remittances and cross-border payments in Africa is a challenge, something she's very interested in. And I mean, as CEO of Momo, that's something that should be of concern to you also, isn't it?
No, absolutely. I mean, for us to really bring home the whole opportunity for inter-African trade, we actually have to open up the whole bit around payment and how people can seamlessly pay across Africa. I mean, why should it be difficult for me to pay for a service, let's say in Liberia or in Dakar? We should be able to trade seamlessly within Africa, and the only reason we're unable to do that is because of all the regulatory barriers to trade. If we unlock these barriers, I think the other barriers to trade, like logistics, would fall in line in terms of breaking those barriers for opportunity to trade in Africa.
And you simplify it for us. So the question is, why the problem? Why aren't we able to, solve it?
Well, I think the regulatory barriers need to be broken. But I think we've made some good progress. I recall 2 years ago, in fact, this is the third year of 3i.
Yes.
So at the maiden edition of 3i, one of the big conversations we had was the bit around cross-border payments. And we took a challenge to say, look, why don't we try new things around that? How do we unlock it? And we started with some experimentation. So today we have 2 products that are already on our sandbox, regulatory sandbox. And these are actually live services between Ghana and Nigeria. And yesterday I was having some conversation with some of my colleagues from PAPS and also on Afrique to say, look, why don't we open it up beyond the Nigeria opportunity? Why don't we open it up to the whole of Africa if we can? At least we can use a PAPS channel which touches a lot of countries in Africa to actually unlock it and create value for our people and really bring dignity to the lives of our people across the continent.
Great. The last time you were in studio, we were talking about Momo. And before you go, any new developments? Are there new products that you're bringing to your customers?
Oh, quite a lot of products are coming in. I mean, I think what we are busy building is just services beyond, payments.
Okay.
And we're talking about savings products. Today we have quite a number of savings products that are on our platform. People can save on a daily basis, weekly basis. We also talked about how we are deepening access to what we call wealth management, and pensions is one of such big things. And we are partnering with a number of pension entities to actually ensure that people in the informal sector can also contribute, towards their pension. So these are things that we believe that are not just important for our people, but it's key to giving dignity to the lives of Ghanaians.
Well, Shaibu Haruna, thank you very, very much for joining us. Anything you want to say finally before you
No,
go?
just to say I'm very excited about this opportunity, and I have to commend the Bank of Ghana and GIBS for creating this platform for the industry to dialogue amongst ourselves and also to share new ideas. And I'm really looking forward to a very impactful the next 3 days.
Great. Thank you very much and enjoy the summit. But look, at the World Cup this June, there are those who will be going to watch and there are those who will be living the experience, okay? Now, pay attention if you want to live the World Cup experience, because with over a decade as an official FIFA sales agent, Much Experience Hospitality knows exactly how to turn a match into a lifetime memory and is giving you front row access to football's biggest stage in absolute style. Think VIP stadium seating, exclusive lounges, gourmet dining, and priority access. No stress, no hassle, just pure football luxury. This isn't just a ticket, it's the World Cup experience, and it only comes once every 4 years, so why experience it like just another game? Upgrade your World Cup experience, call 0551 551119 or visit matchexphospitality.com or walk into any Absa Bank branch, our official banking partner. For more information and payment, Match Experience Hospitality. Don't just watch the game, live it. The 2026 World Cup experience is brought to you by Match Experience Hospitality, with Absa Bank as the official banking partner and Geico as the official insurance partner. But look, Ghana. Welcome to the future of mobility in Ghana at Drive EVGH. We're not just selling electric cars, we're launching a movement, all electric, all styles, zero fuel, zero noise. Cut your transport costs by up to 70%. That's right. No more oil changes, engine repairs, or long queues at gas stations. Drive now, pay later. No deposit, no excuses. Thanks to our amazing bank partners, you get instant approval, great interest rates, and super flexible terms. Want that luxury electric vehicle? Well, it's yours today. And when it's time to recharge, we've got you covered with X-Charge EV, our blazing fast smart charging network, fully self-serve, app-enabled, and growing fast across Ghana. So whether you're a smart driver, forward-thinking business, or someone chasing sustainability goals and SDG success, this is your moment. So are you ready to ride the revolution? Drive EVGH, Ghana's #1 electric car company. Visit our showroom at Burma Hill on the Mahama Road. For inquiries, call 0596 513056 or 0554 136410. Drive EVGH, drive into a sustainable future. But look, let me ask you a question. What defines the strength of a woman? Her creativity, her ability to multitask, or her leadership? Discover Obasima, Stanbic Bank's women's banking solution designed for every woman in Ghana. Enjoy business incubation, China trade opportunities, and comprehensive financial and insurance support. Stanbic is here to drive your growth. Visit stanbicbank.com.gh or call 0302 815 789. Stanbic Obasima, unlock your strength. This is still the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM, and this morning we're bringing it to you live from the Destiny Arena. We're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. And so it's from today till Friday, the 8th of May. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages.
The World Cup is coming. And this time, you're not just watching it, you're living it. Match Experience Hospitality is giving you front row access to football's biggest stage in absolute style. Think VIP stadium seating, exclusive lounges, gourmet dining, and priority access. No stress, no hassle, just pure football luxury. This isn't just a ticket. This is the World Cup experience. With over a decade as an official FIFA sales agent, Match Experience Hospitality knows exactly how to turn a match into a lifetime memory. So upgrade your World Cup. Call 055 155 1119. Visit matchexphospitality.com or walk into any Absa Bank branch, our official banking partner, today. Match Experience Hospitality. Don't just watch the game, live it. Match Experience Hospitality is doing this with Absa Bank as its official banking partner and Glyco as your official travel insurance partner.
In Ghana, planning ahead is something we grew up with. It's in the small things. Filling your barrels and buckets just in case the taps don't flow tomorrow. Parents buying school shoes 2 or 3 sizes too big so you can grow into them. Or wrapping your books carefully so that they can be passed down to the next child. It's how we've always looked out for the future. Quietly, thoughtfully, every day.
For 20 years, we've understood what Ghanaians have always known. Planning today secures tomorrow. is the reason we provided life insurance solutions for every aspect of your future. Star Life didn't introduce planning ahead, we only made it better. Why? Because it's who you've always been. Star Life, your solid partner for life.
We are Star Life, your solid partner for life.
Since inception, almost 100% of Ashesi University students have found jobs, started businesses, or gone on to graduate school within 6 months of graduation. From Accra to Nairobi, London to New York, Ashesi graduates are noticed and are leading successful careers. If you dream of a rewarding life and career, an Ashesi education prepares you just for that. Learn more about applying to Ashesi at ashesi.edu.gh. Remember, admission is ongoing.
When your safety is priority, don't settle for less. Choose the best. Introducing Titanium Security Services, the backbone of professional protection in Ghana. From residential homes to corporate offices, banks, warehouses, and special events, we deliver unmatched security solutions 24/7. Our guards are highly trained, our systems are cutting edge, and our response time is second to none. Find us right behind the Community 11 Police Station in Tema, a strategic location for rapid response and reliable service. Your safety isn't negotiable, so protect it with the strength of titanium. Call us now on 0509 338 555. That's 0509 338 555. Titanium Security Services. Strong, smart, secure, always.
Your business is as strong as the people behind it. That's why smart companies in Ghana and across the continent trust Hot Jobs Africa for all their HR needs. We handle it all: recruitment and placement, labor outsourcing, HR consultancy, corporate training, expatriate management, and even staff busing. With 100% dedicated support, you're never doing it alone. Reach us today on 020-433-6004. Email info@hotjobsafrica.org or visit hotjobsafrica.org. Great businesses are built on great people. Let the experts handle it. Think HR, think Hot Jobs Africa.
Electroland Ghana Limited, dear. Yeah, Mamo, for our loyal customers, because your loyalty deserves more. Yeah, Mamo, pa. Big rewards for you and me from Accra to Tamale, all over Ghana. Electroland, yeah, #1. Just buy your favorite Samsung, TCL, Media, and NASCO electronics from any Electroland showroom or authorized reseller store nationwide. Dial *928*8888# or go to register.electrolandraffles.com and enter our weekly and monthly draws and stand a chance to win big. From TVs, ACs, fridges, gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, mobile phones, and more rewards just for you. Approved by NLA Caritas Platform. Electroland Ghana Limited. Rewarding your loyalty the big way. Terms and conditions apply.
This May, all eyes turn to Ghana's biggest music celebration, the 27th Talisal Ghana Music Awards. The biggest hits, the loudest cheers, the hottest fashion. Performing live, Wendy Shea, Black Sherif, R2Bs, Last Made, Kofi Kenata, Diana Hamilton, PSA Esther, Medical, Samini, Fido, and many more, all on one stage. Saturday, 9th May, Grand Arena inside Accra International Conference Center. 7 p.m. sharp. Limited tickets available for 700 Ghana cedis and 1,000 cedis at Charterhouse. Or dial *713*33*00#. For more information, call 0501-288520. The 27th Talisal Ghana Music Awards, produced by Charterhouse, refreshed by Guinness, with support from TV3, British Council, Close Up, KPMG, Joy FM, and proudly brought to you by Telecel.
Telecel, connecting energies.
For over a decade, A platform has quietly shaped conversations, celebrated excellence, and honored the women building Ghana's future. The Ghana Female CEOs Summit and the Ghana Women of the Year honors have stood as symbols of impact, leadership, and legacy. This year, we raised the bar. For the first time ever, two powerful platforms come together for a two-day experience designed to inform, inspire, and celebrate. Day one, the Ghana Female CEOs Summit, a gathering of bold thinkers and industry leaders driving real conversations through keynotes, panels, curated masterclasses, and shared insight. Day two, the Ghana Women of the Year honors, a prestigious night dedicated to recognizing women making exceptional impact across industries. Taking place on the 7th and 8th of May 2026 at the iconic Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, Accra. For registration and more information, visit glitzafrica.com.
Every mosquito study run away. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, mi se come tonton preko. Oh, come on, tonton preko. Sasso, come tonton preko. Nani shamne die e demonstronko.
This advert is FDA approved.
Woman, I see a woman.
Mothers give us everything: love, strength, and life itself. And it's time to give back. Joy FM presents the Joy FM Crown Forest Experience. Join us on Saturday, May 9th, for a day bursting with thrills. We'll have your day packed with irresistible activities like paddle boating on calm waters, an adrenaline rush with horseback riding, quad biking, exciting safari tour, friendly competitions such as dance contests, and wrap the prize, a chance to meet the mysterious Ujafokwa crocodile revered as the protector. And to top it all off, a delicious feast of local dishes and drinks, accompanied by the sensational sounds of the Ajinkor Band. Come, let's crown our mothers with joy and adventure at the Crown Forest. For inquiries, call Lois on 059-1709-309. The Joy FM Crown Forest Experience is proudly brought to you by the Crown Forest, where nature meets luxury.
Never felt this free before. I'm high and I'm getting higher.
Welcome to the Joy Sports World Cup Minute with me, Daniel Cranting. The 2026 FIFA World Cup could mark the final chapter on football's grandest stage for legendary rivals Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. The iconic duo are set to feature in their 6th World Cup tournament, having both made their debuts back in the 2006 edition. Their remarkable longevity has defined an era, and fans across the globe may be witnessing their final appearance at the competition in the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Cristiano Ronaldo already holds the record for scoring in 5 consecutive World Cups and could extend that historic run if he finds the net once again in North America. Meanwhile, Lionel Messi enters the tournament as Argentina's all-time leading scorer at the World Cup with 13 goals after inspiring Argentina to their 3rd world title at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. In the group stage draw, Portugal have been placed in Group K alongside DR Congo, Colombia, and Uzbekistan. Defending champions Argentina will battle it out against Algeria, Austria, and Jordan in Group J. And that's all for the Joy Sports World Cup Minute with me, Daniel Cranting.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
And it's live here on the Super Morning Show on Joy 99.7 FM. And this morning we're bringing it to you live from the Destiny Arena, where we're bringing you the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, the next frontier, shaping Africa's integrated fintech future. Very soon we'll be crossing over to the main auditorium for the start of the opening ceremony. But look, Electroland Ghana Limited is giving you weekly and monthly big rewards when you buy Samsung, TCL Media, and NASCO Electronics anywhere in Ghana and from any authorized dealer or reseller. Look, so just buy your LED smart TVs, split ACs, double door fridges, auto grill gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, microwaves, blenders, mobile phones, and more from Samsung, TCL Media, and NASCO, and dial *928 *8888 hash or go to register.electrolandraffles.com to enter our weekly and monthly draws that is approved by NLA on the Caritas Lottery platform. Electroland Ghana Limited, rewarding your patronage the big way. T's and C's apply. Now, Kingdom Books and Stationery Limited, your number one supplier of quality office essentials, equipment, and furniture at affordable prices, is introduced an online store for your shopping convenience, which means you can now shop by simply logging on to kingdomstoreonline.com without physically coming to any of their branches. It's hassle-free, and they will arrange delivery to your home and office within a reasonable time. They offer free delivery within Accra and Tema, and accept payment via Momo across all networks. Terms and conditions ever apply at Kingdom. Quality and affordability are their hallmarks. So you know, in Ghana, you sometimes would queue for your favorite watcher. Yeah, that one we can understand. Because if there's one thing that Ghanaians can relate with, when it's like, queuing for your watcher, queuing for Trotro, well, you don't have a choice. But if there's one thing we cannot accept queuing for, it is queuing to swap your MTN SIM. Okay, swap your MTN SIM yourself in minutes. Visit my MTN app or dial *1333 hash to get this done ASAP. No more standing, no more sweating, no more who be the last person. Do it yourself. Simply swap it everywhere you go. Very soon, we'll be crossing over to the auditorium for the opening ceremony of the 3i Africa Summit 2026 under the theme, The Next Frontier, Shaping Africa's Integrated Fintech Future. Stay with us. We'll be right back after these.
Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM. Coffee in your cup and Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Yeah. Don't break me, don't use me, don't lose me, don't leave me in the dark. Do you trust me? Then give me your hand. I found you, you found me, who found who? No one cares what much. You should trust me, give me your hand. You are living inside my head, rent free, baby. I was saying I hope it's you are living inside my head, rent free, baby. I was saying I hope it's
nothing. Money is talking. Money is talking. Blessings of blessing. Forget what they know them, yeah. Agbabola. How much is money? Ballin', ballin'. Premium or nothing. Now you know. Now you know. Forget what they know them, yeah. Ayagaya. Ayagaya. Mbombo. Ayagaya. Ayagaya. Mbombo. Ayagaya. Ayagaya. Mbombo. Ayagaya.
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Spyro, now only me while life. See as we day like beans and rice. I will never leave your side. I will never ever. I dedicate my time to you, my guy. Even if the road is rough, I don't mind. 'Cause you be my G for life.
As I never see you online, it they worry me and it they give me consign. Yeah, I be ringing on your cellular. Where you at? My body no fit settle down. Yeah, I'm hoping you're okay. We got to party tonight. Many just stay for my
Coffee in your cup and joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
My dough is my guy, my guy. So rule one is enough. So I call your name when I ask me who
your guy.
That guy is my guy.
Only me while life.
Jeffrey's not my guy, not my
See as
guy.
we day like beans and rice.
MK and Junke for
I
life.
will never leave your side.
Vina Super V, she's my
I dedicate my time
yeah. Chiefy Cuckoo,
to you, my side.
from Ghana.
Even if the road is rough, I don't mind.
D7, be my guy.
Be my G for life.
You be my G, be my G.
Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. 'Cause I did yeah with my guys. I got plenty for my mind, but right now I'm with my guys. I don't fear them got my back. So you don't see my formation. I got like big combination, steady inspiration. I'm 100 concentration when my guys them follow. Bad energy far away. I thank God for my beauty. Good friends will be money. Who is your guy? Now only me while life. See as we day like beans and rice. I will never leave your side. I will never ever.
What do you get by crying? No, be saying the baddest. When we walk, tell her what you man check. One yell and when who the one there. Money speaks, but get to me the problem. Oh, bring your mind, be your wildness. Now we know what you want, we never back up. Roll the enemy up, smoke like ganja. Jangu party is a liquor. She your bank and go. Miss Bobo, check it out, me at the book. Check it out, me check it out. My bed, shoot my bed. 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 Oh, your body choco. So tell me what's the coco? Be like a dog, you got a body sexy diva. Find me, I get sativa. Cause wow, cause I got started. Wanna do big downtown, wanna do ain't no look good and feet to look. Cause wow, cause I got started. Wanna do big downtown, wanna do ain't no look good and feet to look. Jungle party is a liquor. She your back and go. Miss Bobo, check it out, be at the book. Check it out, me check it out.
Joy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
My bed, my bed, my bed, my bed, my bed, destiny, my logo. NSC 250, come along, titi. Giuseppe's are nothing in a Maserati. Hey, baby, easy. Fine boy like you, easy. You won't kiss somebody, but lose sweet melody.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Me, I just want to be high. Be high. Be high. Me, I just want to be high. Be high. Be high. Me, I just want to be high.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Anyone of you wanna agree me say? Anyone of you wanna agree me say? Yeah, agree me san mama yeah pasa. Yeah, agree me san mama yeah pasa.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Anyone of you wanna agree me say? Anyone of you wanna agree me say? Yeah, agree me san mama yeah pasa. Yeah, agree me san mama yeah pasa.
Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
Sissy bum, tabun bum, sissy bum, tabun bum, yeah, the wire. Sissy bum, tabun bum, sissy bum, tabun bum, yeah, the wire. Yeah, the wire. A friend you can't tap no phone when they true. Sissy boom, taboom boom, yeah. This man I go, man and lady. This man I go, man and lady. I cook away Jesu, I wear Jesu, my bench and walk it through. Aye. for waking soon. I waking soon, my attention walking through. Aye.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You could do me like say Shadye, yen them, you could do them like juju. Kalika, 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 mama, kalika, 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 Kaba, hey Kaba, see them around, no hide for the tight corner, we know the shake mana, wanna, we know the fear wanna, they know the see say we know be in for that, wanna, them all are informants, Kalika, if I the dance and the just manika, low key we be caterpillar, you go see one day we go 10 to killer, Kalika, if I the dance and the just manika, low key we be caterpillar, you go see one day we go 10 to killer.
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You go do them like juju. Kalika, 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 mama, kalika, 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 kalika.
Highly spiritual.
Oh, no, come on, man, oh, but see how tough it. When the baby that I was saying, Papa, me, when you know I'm a citizen, I saw me done for bad, now I am say, I got to sorrow, I'm a king, so even if you be that bad, I don't need more, let's see, I'm a lesson. Intimate, went to the Benjamin Kawa, Benjamin Safwa, Benjamin Kawa. Jam me life about me, intimate, went to the Benjamin Kawa, Benjamin Safwa, Benjamin Kawa. Jam me life about me, baby was in the pepe. I'm famous, I think I say, so you don't want to die, baby was in the pepe. I'm famous, I think I say, so you don't want to die,
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
I gave my heart to you. You thought I'd lose the screw. Yes, she me granny say we gonna keep tattoos. Now red flag now. Who let me in any no? What to my command? It's too late. Even though I did my duty, even when we never knew it, could I be somebody not my best friend? Minty, na. Want to be cause I can walk around the wire, so you took one tire, Pepe was in the Pepe. JJ, what happened to Jay? So you took one tire,
Coffee in your cup. Enjoy on the set. The Super Morning Show is always the best bet on Joy 99.7 FM.
You fall in love, oh, but sometimes stand in love, kakra. Now when she baby, I who pen and go to the chong. So who don't like kitty, and girl, but them sacrifice that they didn't like you come. What did he now? But I'll get you khaki. Power for the World Cup, baby, favorite. Gotta be on my baby, I'm okay, so it's
asa money, asa money.